Welcome to the Simply Struggling Podcast. You really want to grab that right now? I'm just kidding.
Right now.
Just out of all times, really. Okay, so welcome to the Two Hats, Two Drinking podcast, where two of us wear hats and two of us drink at the same time.
That's how we introduce this.
Yeah, this is the Simply Struggling Podcast, where we're all simply struggling to make it through this. I'm your chairman of the board, Sid, and I like to party.
I don't know my position here, but I'm gonna claim VP, just because I like the way V and the P fit together.
I like how the P fits in the V.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Heck yeah, boy. Yeah. I don't know what that's like.
No, I don't know.
Me neither.
Oh, my bad. Summer, I don't know. I guess I look stuff up. The researcher.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I guess I look stuff up.
I'm AC, and I just get told to be here.
Be here. All right, you did your job.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I can leave
You did
now.
it. All right, so today we're going to be talking about what exactly? Anybody got any ideas? Anybody got topics? Anybody got like any?
What you got?
Well, 3 nipples.
Oh, man.
2 on my chest, 1 on my back.
That's it?
You thought it was a pimple, but it wasn't.
It wouldn't pop, would it?
It wouldn't pop. Well, it popped.
Oh.
Turns out it was just lactation.
Oh,
so,
man. Not again.
You know, that's just 1 breast on my back. 2 pecs, 1 breast.
So weird.
Some people call me anomaly, but I call myself a monopoly because I take over the whole board.
Yeah. The nipple board. You
the
own
nipple
it.
board. Nipple board. Thank you. You never board
You're the
around me.
chairman of the nipple board.
I'm chairman of the nipple board, but you never board around me. So
Make that your bio.
chairman of the nipple board.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Look. This news article, Kim dyed her hair red. She had to do something to take the tension off that stuff happening with
Jordan
Kylie and Jordan Woods. Look, her hair's red. She's never had red hair
TMZ
before.
literally covered it and was like, "Oh my God, Kim Kardashian has red hair."
That's so
Breaking
funny.
news.
Some guy tried to eat her ass in public.
What?
I just had it come in earlier. She was walking in somewhere, and she had security behind her, and there was people taking pictures, and this guy runs up behind her and, puts his face, at her
He was
ass,
going
and,
for it.
security,
He just
Oh
wanted
my
to smell it.
God.
I just wanted to say security was on point because
They were
tongue did not
fast.
reach destination.
No.
That is crazy.
Well, that's how you can tell if a butt is fake or not. You smell it. So that's what
Oh,
he
I
was gonna
thought you were
do.
going to say you
Someone said he
tasted.
had a face
No.
full of syllables.
What?
No, you just smell it. 100% pure butt.
Ass.
Yeah, smells like butt.
But
Ugh,
spit.
no. Silicone, don't like it. Not real.
Don't like it.
Not
Rubbery.
official. Not official butt. Taste it. Ah,
Ew.
that's an official butthole though.
Ooh. Also, R. Kelly failed to make bail.
What?
He failed to make bail, so that's good.
Why is he in jail?
What?
I don't know
What?
anything about that.
He's a
honestly.
pedophile.
Oh, I'm thinking about. Oh, God, who's the other guy?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
No, there was someone else who
That's
just.
racketeering.
Yeah.
Who was the one who made the song about Murder on My Mind?
Oh, YNW Mello
Yeah.
for murdering his friends.
Yeah, I don't want to see no posts talking
That
about
was what
free
I was
my
confused
boy.
by.
Nah, don't free him. What you mean?
It's like a boy going around killing
Yeah.
the other boys.
Yeah, for real. Hey, free my boy YNW Mello
Like, he
because
killed his-
Best
he
friend.
killing out all his friends. So we besties. So I'm next on the list, and I'm trying to get away out of here. You know what I'm saying? So free him so he can come out, finish me, and he'll go back then. I'm cool with that. But he didn't finish the job, so I'm kind of messed up about that. A little upset.
Right.
I'm just real upset about that, actually.
I just think it's really funny when people do that. It's like his song.
When people kill
And-
their friends.
No.
That's hilarious.
How is That's just so funny. Now how his song was murder on my mind, and it's oh, he has murder charges. He told y'all.
He did let y'all
For
know.
sure.
I mean,
100%.
R. Kelly songs, if you knowing what he did and listen to him, you're like,
Yeah.
ew.
I mean,
Ew.
look, you gotta think about
my
it.
mind's telling me
yeah,
no.
exactly.
It's
Well, wasn't it the guy
he's
from
telling y'all.
Sports who had those songs I have weapons in my house for
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah.
Human skulls.
Human skulls in my basement or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to think about it. You'd be like, your mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
And it's yeah, he's been telling y'all. Y'all just ain't listening.
Your brain's like, nah, man, she's 14. But the body's going, nah, man. Come on.
Yo,
Yeah.
stop.
That's
Ew.
exactly what R. Kelly was saying, and that's why he's in jail. So Tyler, you're going next.
Nasty.
Right? He's like, Tyler, you're getting a little into this. We're gonna have to get you out of here. We'll get rid of him now.
Off the air.
This is the last episode.
I don't know what gun that is, but I want it.
I want it.
That one's like nobody can be like, he's gonna kill everybody. He's just like, is he dropping pennies?
What's
He's
going
dropping
on
pennies
over there?
He's dropping pennies. Oh man, so how you guys' time been off? You know, how's your week?
Off? What's that?
Yeah, you know the opposite of on. You know what your wife is like. Whatever you try to get it in. You know, be like, hey girl, she'd be like, I'm turned off, and be like,
Well, that's regular.
well, that's regular, but can you turn on for me once, please? I got new batteries, please. I got you some
Oh,
new
no
batteries.
batteries? Oh, she might be interested.
She might be interested.
Oh, I found some places that are abandoned to go. Okay, I'm gonna elaborate. Nobody said anything.
I was waiting for you to finish.
Okay, well,
I
one's
thought
in,
you were gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
one's in North Carolina, and I mean it's open one weekend a year, but they're generally not open. You could like rent it for like events, but it's called Land of Oz.
Oh, is that the Wizard of Oz place like up in the mountains or what?
Nah, they just call it Land of Oz for a different
Yeah.
reason.
Shut the fuck
Completely
up.
unrelated reasons.
You know what?
Yeah, it's not even the Land of Oz; it's the Land of Oz. It's Oscar
But yeah.
Zilborgs.
That's what it is. I was reading about it, and apparently, like the owner of it died, and like before it opened in 1970, and then it ended up closing in 1980 because like the part that was like the Emerald City burned down, and they couldn't like recover from it, and yeah, they like people would break in there and they stole stuff because they had actual like memorabilia from the movie, but a lot of people like would break in and like steal stuff, and they ended up closing. But now they open like 1 weekend a month, and they use all that money to put back into it, trying to restore it. But they say it looks pretty creepy because it's like kind of run down since like it's not really open for business.
Yeah, I imagine.
I've seen like videos of it. I used to watch people like go up there
Yeah.
and explore or whatever.
So, she also found that they have it where you can rent to stay in a house there.
In Dorothy's house there.
So I think
And
you
I'm
should
like, the
rent it
whole
out.
park would be like empty, so you could like
Yeah,
walk
you do
around.
what
That
you
would be
want,
neat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
I think we should do that.
Land of Oz.
Go make
Not
a-
clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, what?
How'd you upload?
Hold on, wait. I think it's official. We have to watch it.
We got to.
It's like nobody ever goes, how'd you upload it? They're like, no way, seriously?
Wow.
I gotta click this video.
Died.
Right.
That is
Dead
still
right
uploading.
now.
Oh shit! That just reminded me of the shark. That I showed you last night.
Wait. Before you jump into that, how do you feel about the original Oz, like the body swinging in the back in the woods? Like,
I've
person
never seen it. I've
who
tried to
hung
find
themselves.
it.
There's like pictures.
I've seen.
But, like I've never like seen it in the movie.
Well,
Yeah.
Nah, you pulled it up. And
Oh yeah, I
showed me
you.
before.
'Cause
Yeah.
you've never watched the actual movie.
Yeah.
He's never seen the Wizard of Oz.
Well,
Really?
I think it's great to have all kinds
Swinging
of,
bodies.
you got to have cover a wide range of demographics when you're talking
Yeah.
about a movie, and you don't leave anybody out. So those who have gone that way are remembered in a positive way of Oz.
Is that right?
No,
I didn't think so.
it's completely wrong. I was gonna ask you, what were you wanting us to do when you said I found some places that were?
Well,
abandoned?
I was like, I didn't know, like,
Okay,
I didn't
can
want
we-
to just keep going.
Can we run that back? Can we try that again?
No, because
Let's-
I didn't know if you were going to be like, what is it?
Hold
Like,
on, wait.
or
Let's try it
something.
again. Let's try it again.
No, I'm not doing it
Please-
again.
please
no,
let's try it again.
I'm not doing
Please,
it again.
let's
No,
try it
but
again.
I found a second place, and it's.
What was this?
I hate you. I like seriously hate you. But anyways, it used to be the Hard Rock amusement park at the beach at Myrtle Beach that closed down. It was only open for like
Is it still there?
1 year.
I thought they tore it down.
They said a lot. Well, the thing I read, it said a lot of the rides had been sold, but there's still some stuff there, I think.
Well, I remember, okay, because it's over there by where Medieval Times is and all that. And we went to Medieval Times for like a field trip, and kids got in trouble for like trying to jump the fence.
Well, yeah, it's a field trip,
To,
so
like-
they can't leave.
Well, well, not shit, but like they were getting yelled at by like someone's security because they were trying to like jump onto, because that was when the roller coasters were still there, or
Yeah,
at least
the
the
back
big
is-
one.
The
Because
worst.
they had the big one that you could see when you were coming into Myrtle Beach, but then they sold that.
So, what you're telling me is kids try to be bad and they got told no. And you're like, nah,
This is an outrage.
yeah.
Did I say no? This isn't outrage.
You just did now.
She literally just said it.
She literally just
Do you want
said
to play that back?
Yeah.
We have proof.
this is an outrage.
There it was. Official audio.
Yep.
You know, sometimes I want to become that midget in Wizard of Oz. You're the reason.
What?
I think
I just wanted you to say
it's
it. I just
still
thought it'd be
there
funny if you said it.
anyways.
What?
I said I think it's still like, I mean, a lot of the rides have been sold, but I think like some of the stuff is still there. Because I read like 2 or 3 articles about it yesterday or the day before that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that would be neat just to look at it.
Yeah, we should go in there and try to ride the rides. We'll push each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And another person that's riding it has to go, wee! You down?
All the way to glorious death.
Yes.
Well, not death. Why would you die?
I don't know. Why would you die?
We're pushing it. I mean, maybe sometimes. You know, what if you wanted to?
Occasionally.
I mean,
Yeah.
as long as we don't climb up on anything high, we might be all right. Maybe.
Then what's the
Maybe.
point of even going?
Well,
That's true. Good point. All right. Well, you know what? We're doing it.
If we don't
till
wanna
death
die,
then, till death.
October 27th, 2019.
Also,
We're gonna do it.
I was looking at the list, like we were talking about it last time, of places in South Carolina, and there's so many to go. Like, I just don't know if we'll I don't think we'll get in trouble. Trespassing's not that big of a deal.
Is it?
No.
See,
You see, like, I don't know how many like people you watch like on YouTube who do like urban explorer and stuff. But I love videos like that. And he doesn't like when I watch Sam and Colby because he thinks they're stupid. I like watch their videos.
Let's just
He's like,
bash
"Those are some
somebody real
fuck
quick.
boys."
right, just
By
put 'em on
name.
blast, put 'em on
Well,
blast.
like they're pretty like famous on YouTube, so I mean, at this point, but they just got like arrested for like trespassing because they went to like,
Really?
an abandoned school, and I guess I don't know if it didn't say that it was being like constructed on or like what, or they didn't know.
So it's like a liability at that
But
point.
yeah, so then
Yeah.
Probably like a
they got
condemned
it's
building.
like a felony
Yeah.
charge because it's like coming into like a construction zone, so they got like a lot of trouble for that shit.
I was reading because I was like, let me make sure before I get us arrested.
You see how she looked at me?
I think
And
as long as it doesn't have like a whole bunch of signs.
How I get the
yeah,
black
it said
man
like
arrested.
if you're trespassing, it was like, okay, so if there's no signs or anything and you don't necessarily know, it's only a misdemeanor, and they'll probably just be like, leave. And if you don't listen, then you'll probably get in trouble. But I think for the most part, like just trespassing, like if you break and enter, like if you have to like break a lock or something to get
Yeah.
it, that's different. That's
Bust
like
the window open.
yeah.
Well, I was just looking at the Burger King coming up here or whatever, and the fact that it's closed, but you can still see the playground in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, it was just in my head, and I was like, man, I really want to go in there for some reason.
Yeah, no, that ain't me.
If that wasn't right in the middle of the town.
Yeah, like I'm
Then it
definitely
would
not
be.
gonna do it,
See,
but
There's a thing about black people not breaking into stuff unless there's actual purpose to doing
I
it.
thought you were gonna say you had a thing against Burger King.
No. I like Burger King. Burger King, me and Burger King go way back. I was like 5 when I first time had it. So it's like, you know, if there's no reason to go in, we're not going to do it.
There is a reason.
There's a risk there.
Yeah. There's got to be a risk and a reward
Exactly.
system.
There's
going
no
on.
reward
Yeah,
here.
that's it. The
That
views.
is a reward.
No. See.
Look at your board. 100,000 subscribers.
Right.
There we go.
Lambo.
Do not do anything
Right.
for
Well-
that in the Lambo.
In that order.
Yeah. See, here's the problem. Okay, the problem is, like, other people know of black people doing what? Breaking in and what? Stealing stuff.
Yeah.
So when they see black people breaking in and stuff,
But if it's abandoned, what the hell are you going to steal some old broke shit? No.
the door.
yeah, no.
Right.
Okay, wait. So you're telling me nobody's ever broken into any abandoned place and stole stuff to sell it?
People do. I don't
Well,
know
yeah,
to
I
sell
mean,
it.
I
A lot of
guess
people
that's
will take
true,
stuff for
but-
like home just with them to have.
That's
They just
true.
think it's cool.
But I
it's so
told
cool I got
Sid,
these
I was
bumper cards.
like, if we go somewhere like that and it's like an old creepy ass abandoned place, I was like, if they see us, they are gonna know it is not Sid's idea. They're like, he's black, he would never be like, let's go do some dumb shit. He's like, you know it's somebody else's idea.
John kidnapped this poor black dude.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I said.
I'm gonna just be like, I don't know.
He's gonna be
None
like,
of
I'm a
these
prisoner
people-
here.
I got tied up and put in the back
Yeah.
of a car.
They
Please
forced me.
don't.
And they were like, "You gonna get arrested now, boy." And I was like, "No, I don't want to be arrested."
Your Southerners coming out.
No, I was playing you, and that
Me.
I was being
Damn.
you. Yeah, I was like, "You gonna get arrested now, boy," because I
That
was
sounds like
saying,
him.
Truth
Because,
cuts, huh?
Honestly, we can't ride by people in the car without him going, "I should citizen arrest them."
"See,
He literally screamed at a guy who was like on his phone, and he was just like, "Get off your fucking phone!"
I can't stand
Citizens
it. I
arrest
hate
him.
it. I hate it.
He will. He'll like hold down the horn, like random
Like,
women on like the freeway, and he'll be like, "Get off your phone!"
Like I have to fight the urge to like just straight pit maneuver them.
you're
Like,
so
gonna wreck
righteous. You're so
somebody."
righteous. You're just like, I'm sorry. This is a crime, okay? And I will arrest you."
Well, yesterday we were on the interstate and we were going, and this lady was right on our ass, and I was like, Sid was like, "I'm tempted to hit the brakes." I'm like, "Hit the brakes." If I was driving, I would hit the fucking brakes.
See.
And he was like, "No, I'm not going to." He just got over. I was like, "No, you should have stomped on the fucking brakes."
You
Been
shoulda did it.
brake
See.
checked on them.
You see that board over there?
I see it.
I want that. So what I'll do is I want people to ride behind me like that, and I'll get over, and I'll get behind them, and I'll ride super close to them, and then I'll turn my high beams on, and then if they break, guess what we doing?
You break.
We fighting.
Oh, you fighting?
We fighting.
Well, see, if you have a car like that, your brakes are a lot better than your
Oh, yeah,
average
they're
little
A1.
shit box
They're
going
A1.
down the road. So
Matter of
I would
fact,
hope so,
my
honestly.
car will probably slow down and be like, swerve around.
that's all you
know?
got. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry,
Scared.
you have poor people car.
Your car tosses.
My car is a rich car. Your car is a poor car. Can you afford my car costs your house?
As he's passing, you just hear, "You're poor."
Yeah. Peasant.
So funny.
Yeah, that's what it'd be like. If I'm going to spend $300,000 on a car, I want my car to talk to you when it passes you. I hate you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my friends. Hello, goodbye. Just a great car.
Oh shit, police.
Yeah. Don't pull me over.
I'll tell you what's
Upsetting?
Yes, upsetting a lot of people.
What?
The fact that these Teslas are just blowing all these cars out of the water. They can't beat them.
Yeah.
It's that electric power, man.
Yeah, it's electric power. It's that go-go.
Yeah, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to wait for the go juice to go boom, and then
Yeah.
you take off.
Well, yeah, because now, like, even anyone with money now, they're not really going for Lambos and all that. Everyone has a Tesla.
It's true.
Every fucking one.
I mean, they drive themselves on the freeway.
Well, I mean,
so it's like-
Tesla's, they kind of took a different marketing approach.
yeah,
They're selling straight from,
them.
to you.
Yeah.
There's no middleman, no
Which,
dealership.
is illegal.
Is it?
Yeah. Like a lot of places, like car companies make it so that you can't legally buy cars from a place. You have to go through a dealership. I was watching Adam Ruins Everything, and he was talking about it.
Yeah, I think I watched the same thing.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that's not cool.
Yeah, it's actually illegal to sell Teslas in a couple states.
Because you can't sell them directly to the people. You have to go through a dealership.
And that
That's
to
so
suggest
weird.
to go to the next state over and buy it is also,
Also
illegal.
illegal.
But why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they want you to buy the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, so just to be dicks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Sounds
don't
alright.
don't watch Adam Ruins Everything.
Yeah.
Because literally he
I
ruins
love that
everything.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
like,
love it.
oh, I ain't happy right now. Nah, that ain't fair.
Well, I mean, kind of to summarize it, basically, there were laws put into effect to protect the people, and over the years, it's kind of changed. Now they just get more money out of us.
Yeah.
That's everything. Though.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
welcome to
The
America.
government.
Literally.
Because like it'd be so much easier if cars were a flat rate, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're like, hey,
You
this
pay this
car
price,
is
yeah.
$25,000.
At this
one is
dealership.
Just kidding.
$300,000.
It's actually 12, but we're gonna charge you 25,000. It's used, severely used, but
Yeah.
$25,000 or no car.
It's been wrecked twice.
3 times actually. I just drove it and I wrecked it. My bad.
Just now.
That's
I'm
one.
not going to report this to Carfax.
It has 3 tires.
Yeah, the headlight is in the middle of the car because when I hit the pole, it kind of pushed it. Don't worry about it. You can still drive
When
it.
you honk, you lock the doors.
Yeah.
No,
We had a
friend
friend's
whose
car.
was like that. It was so
It was
sketchy.
hilarious.
Like his car, it would break down all the time, but it was to the point where, yeah, when you hit the horn, it locked all the doors.
That is really
I don't
funny.
know what the.
No, I kind of want that feature. That is
Well,
a
he couldn't
safety
honk his
feature.
horn.
Yeah, the horn didn't work.
No, that's
Horn didn't
cool.
work,
That's
it
cool.
just
It's a
locked the
safety feature
doors.
because, like, if you ever get like scared by something, you know, somebody's coming up to your car, honk. It's like,
You know what
whoa.
would have been great? If when he tried to lock the doors with a switch, it honked.
Uh-huh.
That would have been
Oh
great.
yeah, switching up the like mechanical issues.
Didn't that car like blow up on him one day?
All right, well, not cool anymore.
Well, see,
I think it
I
did.
told Macy I was going to put a switch over by like where the window switches are,
Uh-huh.
just like the window switches, but it was going to be volume, so that way you don't have to reach and grab the little.
You don't have to. It's
Bro, you
on our
have the little thing on the steering wheel.
It's literally.
I
on our
literally saw
steering
you do it. Yeah, I'm with my
It's
hands
too
on the steering
hard.
wheel, so I want to remove my hand from the steering wheel. And I want to put it on the
I want to
door.
use this hand.
Okay, but here's the thing.
He drives it like it's a stick shift. Like he puts his hand on like
Yeah, I drive like that too.
but he'll be like
Yeah, but there's-
speeding up and like you'll see him.
There's a
kinda
reason.
grab it. I'm like, stop.
No, the reason I drive like that is because if you need to slow down really, really fast, you can drop a gear and use the motor to slow down with the brakes.
That's true.
That's why you have
No,
second and first gear
no,
or
Tyler.
a low gear.
Tyler. No. You know why
If you're
you
going
need to?
down
You know why you need to do that? You know why you need to do that?
Why?
Because you drive like a dick.
That's true.
Well,
Very
The first time I got in the car with you, I was like, "Oh,
you're
you
one
drive
of
like a
those.
dick."
I'm gonna die today.
He's like you're righteous about people being on their phone, but literally you're like, you're going too slow. You're going the speed. I had to get in front of you because you're going the speed limit. I got places to be.
Well,
Well, I do.
I was off the clock.
I was.
I got to go get back on the clock.
Ticking time. Okay, here's my question to you.
Yeah.
I went to lunch, and I drove twice last week. Right?
Yeah.
I made it back with 1 minute to spare. How, when we go together, it's like we're gone for like 38 minutes.
I don't know.
What, you drive faster than I do.
I don't get it.
I was like, what happened?
It's like they know at the fast food place, so they have to take extra long with mine.
You're like, there's always a line. I went to Wendy's twice, and there was a line, and I sat there, and I was like, I'm going to be late. And I still got back, and there was a minute left.
Wow.
So I don't know what you're doing.
It
but-
could be me. I could haul ass all the way to town.
Yeah.
Get in drive through. There'd be nobody there. I get my food, haul ass back, and it took like 45
Yeah,
minutes.
I saw that. I was there. I was there twice, and I
That's
saw
without
that.
you stopping to give me food.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Impala is
Oh,
a time warp.
That's how we stopped to give you food. Jesus, we were gone for
Man.
an hour.
Yeah, hour and a half.
It's like we shouldn't even go back to work. We should just
Let's just go
skip out.
home.
Yeah,
I would
what?
just like to interject that her work is in between all the
For
fast
sure.
food and
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
our
not
work.
like they have to go out of the way when he brings me food. It's literally on the way.
Yeah. I don't know.
it doesn't make sense.
And
He's
I,
like-
I run out to the car and get it. Like, you don't even come in and bring it to me. You
Like
beep
I
the
damn
horn
near
and
just
I
like
run
ride
out.
by with the
And
window
throw
down,
it.
just throw it
Yeah,
out.
throws it out.
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty
he's
much
like,
it.
Here, gotta go, bye.
It's
You're
intense.
still going, did you get me? And he's like, gone. Don't care.
I just gotta hope I got everything.
Yeah. Hope you didn't switch your sandwiches.
Yeah, I hope I didn't leave it.
But like it takes like if we went to give summer food from here, that's how long it takes. Like
Yeah,
she's like, dude, what is happening? You're speeding, but we're not going anywhere.
yeah, it doesn't make sense. The faster you go, the slower it take. What?
Because like the first day I went, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be a little late because I'm not driving as fast as Tyler does. I was like, I have a minute left. What do you mean?
This doesn't make
This
sense.
doesn't make sense. Anyways, you guys see Jumanji,
The new one or the old one?
the new one?
Didn't we watch that?
Did we watch that? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I
Yeah,
liked
we really
it.
liked it. I thought it was a good movie, but like
Oh, bud, here we go.
Oh yeah.
no,
Ridiculous.
like it was a really great movie, but
What
like
didn't you like?
it's not nothing I didn't like. It was just
Too many black people.
what?
Racist.
It's bad because the people, if someone listened to this and didn't know you were black, they'd be like, "Those
They're just,
racists.
wow.
How do I report
How
this?
dare they?"
I'm reporting this podcast right now.
But no, I just thought it was really good. But you know, some people were posting like, "Oh, this was better than the original," and I wouldn't say that. I would just say, as a movie by itself, it was a really good movie.
Listen, all the old movies are nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't live up to
There-
that because
See, that
you've
was
had
my whole
so many
point.
years
Right.
to grow on that movie and learn to love
It's-
it, even if it was not
Because
perfect.
I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of movies you watch them again, and you're watching them with a sound mind, and you're like, if you take out the nostalgia, it's like, yo, this is not good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you saw Jurassic Park when you were like, I don't know, 5. And you were like,
Okay.
yo, this is crazy. You watch it again, you're like, yo, these dinosaurs are fake. Like, you were a kid, you were like,
I
yo,
don't know. That might not be a good example because the
don't
dinosaurs
know. I
in
think it's
Jurassic
good.
Park are fucking lit.
Not
I
the
mean,
original.
the original one?
The original one sucked.
For that time period, dude,
no,
that
no.
was amazing.
See what you're doing? The same
For
thing.
that
Yep, that's the
period.
nostalgia right there coming out.
If you're like, oh man, like as a 5-year-old, you're like, yo, these dinosaurs are real. I'm scared to go outside. Dinosaurs are gonna be out there.
Okay, but here's my point. Look at the dinosaurs from then versus the dinosaurs we CGI now, and look how fake they look. You know
Well,
what I mean? Like,
it turns out that dinosaurs don't even look how we think they look.
oh yeah, it's just
they're just
something we
birds.
created.
They're just giant birds. They're
I did
feathery.
read an article that said they think T-Rexes might have had feathers.
Yeah, they're chickens.
That's
Which
fine.
I can just
weird.
imagine that big fucker walking around with a
Right.
chicken.
Can you imagine? You just hear,
And you're like, oh god.
oh, he's coming. Oh my god, a T-Rex is coming. just
The most terrifying thing.
Shit your pants. That's what you
Right.
he's like, yo, is that a chicken?
Oh,
We travel back in time to the dinosaurs and we hearing chickens. That's a big chicken.
It's a big ass chicken.
I'm not gonna stay around and get plugged by that chicken. Nah.
Wait, do T-Rexes taste like chicken?
Yo, they might. You ever think about it? Because, like, you think, like, lizard, right?
Oh my god, look at them. They look like little dinosaurs.
Well, they say alligators taste like chicken.
They don't.
I've heard that.
You sh-
I've heard it's
people
chewy
do.
though.
They're chewy,
chewy
but they
chicken.
don't taste like chicken.
You were the only person I've ever heard that didn't say that
I've
they taste
had
like chicken.
alligator several times, a myriad of
I'm
it
times.
good?
sorry.
Did you
I
like
didn't realize you were Gordon Ramsay.
I'm sorry, I'm from Florida. We eat gator all the time.
I'm trying
That's
to
all
have
that-
some
that-
gator.
Gator
I'm
is our
calling
pets.
PETA.
Call PETA. And I'll tell them, hey,
They're a little
Lois.
caught
You know
up
what?
with the Steve Irwin.
Oh my god. Everybody is attacking them.
That
It
was
is
like-
shut down for the
Yeah,
season.
yeah. PETA's going to be like,
PETA's canceled.
we,
Right.
we see some injustice in the world about these animals. We're just gonna chill for the rest of
Yeah.
the month.
Hey, don't do that.
Hey, you guys are mistreating the pet. What did you say about Steve Irwin? Nothing. I'm sorry.
We'll
Right.
end you.
Never mind. It was an accident.
Well, they got like destroyed.
Yeah.
like, don't attack the deceased.
Right.
What's wrong with him?
Everybody
That's
likes
like a-
Steve
Like,
Irwin.
literally, what was the point of that?
Nothing.
To be like,
Just to be,
to be a
assholes.
dick.
hey, Steve Irwin died. Yeah, on purpose because he was attacking. He was fondling a stingray. So maybe he should leave the stingrays alone and stop
How
harassing them.
fucking dare he?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I'm glad he's dead. It's like everybody's like, PETA, what'd you say? Oh, I said I'm glad he's dead. PETA was like, everybody was like,
Angry mob
The
of
internet
protest.
was like,
Right.
we got to air this bitch out.
Everybody was
for
like,
real.
PETA, shut up, but we're gonna shut you up. They were like,
Right.
I think we'll sit in the corner. And we'll lock our doors.
I'm gonna take PETA down to the pit.
Hey, we're PETA and we're sorry. We didn't mean to offend your Lord and Savior, Steve Irwin. Your alligator king.
Are we gonna talk about places that may or may not recycle slices of?
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese.
I didn't say no names.
Listen, I don't care about being sued. I ain't got no money.
That's
They're
true.
more
What
worried
the
about
hell are they
Shane
gonna
right now.
take?
You make
True.
a little bit more than
We
I
didn't
do.
get a cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Desist.
You make a little bit more than I do, but like, listen, we make almost the same amount of money, and it's like I'm not. We know how much we have, and I'm
Yeah.
not worried about being sued. What are you going to be? Hey, we gonna sue you?
Give me that quarter. I see it in your pocket.
Right.
Is that 2 quarters sticking together? I'll take those. Is that bubble gum and a quarter? I'll take the bubble gum and the quarter. Both of yous.
The both of us.
No, but I was thinking, and it's like it's gross, but it's like at the same time, if it's true, their pizza's still bomb, bro. I'm sorry.
Their pizza is good, so that's kind of bad.
Tyler's never been to Chuck E. Cheese, so.
No, I have.
He
It
has.
was once when I was a child.
He was like, it was once, and I was outside because they wouldn't let me in.
It wasn't my birthday.
My parent wasn't there.
I just watched some other kid from outside.
You were
so
scratching.
sad.
You were scratching on the
Sounds about
window.
Right, and your mom was like, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to know the truth of it, like
Oh, no.
I begged to go to Chuck E. Cheese for like years, and then finally, like I saved up enough money and we could go.
How was it?
Oh,
It was great.
It was great. Best time of my
I thought
life.
you were gonna be
I
like,
don't really
actually
remember it because I
sucked.
was young, but it was great.
He like starts crying because he unlocked the memory. He's like, it was beautiful. The most beautiful
the
time I've ever had.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
how long has it been since we've been? It was like last
Last
year,
year.
right?
Yeah.
We took Delilah.
Because she had a birthday party somewhere.
Yeah, I went last year for a birthday party. to be
Yeah.
honest.
We need to go again, though. The pizza was pretty good. I wasn't paying
I want
attention
to
to
go
it.
look at the pizza. I want
See,
to order a pizza to look at
When
it.
I see like pictures, it's like, okay, I don't exactly remember the pizza because it's been so long, but
Yeah.
like that looks like a Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
It does. And they all look the same.
Yeah.
It's like
Used.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. It's like not a single pizza
Secondhand
that somebody
pizza.
has shown in a video has looked different from another one. It's like this one's perfect. No, they're still a little.
They're all a
in the
little
shape.
off.
Yeah.
They all look like.
They're like did you guys hear about Shane Dawson? Who? I'm sorry, I don't watch YouTube. I own a company. Like, no, we should
tell
watch.
them
You should
about
watch.
when
Have you seen where
Oh,
they've
Brian.
tried
Brian
to
went.
defend themselves?
Hold on, but wait. On Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that.
just the same response, like
No, listen.
repeated.
So, FaZe Rug is his YouTuber. His name's Brian. He did it. He went to Chuck E. Cheese to check out the pizza, but they knew him when he
man.
went. So he went, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Brian, you're here!" They were like taking pictures and everything. They were like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And then they saw the manager go to the cook and watched his lips, and he said, "Make it good."
oh man,
Don't recycle this.
yeah. So like the guy was talking to the camera because it was him and this other guy, Brendan, and he was like, Brendan was talking to the camera while he was doing all his, because people were like, "Oh my God, Brian, you're here!"
Yeah.
So he was like, "Did you see the manager tell the chef? I'm gonna tell Brian." And so they sat down, and he was like, "You know what's weird?" And he's like, "Did you see the?" And then Brian goes, "Did you see the manager say?" He's like, "You saw that too?" He's like, "Yeah, I saw that." So they were literally sitting there, and they were like chilling, talking, and then employees kept coming up to them and be like, "Yeah, I saw that video and it was weird. Like, I mean, maybe they do it in other places, but not here." And they were like, "So is the pizza?"
Overcompensating.
Yeah, like literally, because like it was like they were like, I feel like these answers are all like used and recycled, like they like the pizza. And because every time they would ask a question, everybody said the exact same thing, and they were like, "No, not here. We make our pizza fresh, but like, I don't know. They may do it in other places. I'm not sure, but this one is good."
yeah.
Like everybody kept saying the same thing, and then like the manager came and was like, "Hey, higher ups called," and like, okay, why is higher ups calling
Yeah.
a random
Why
Chuck
did
E.
they know to
Cheese?
call?
Yeah,
Right.
Brian's here. We gotta call higher
shit.
ups. Call store 159. Call store 159 and tell them I made the pizza good and make sure that we get no claims out of here. Okay. So they still got the pizza, and when they got the pizza, they ordered a pepperoni and they ordered a pepperoni and half cheese. Right. So the pizza came. They were like, okay, it looks fine. But how do you get half a pizza, right? But half of it is not cheese. It's like pepperoni for like literally 3/4 of the pizza, and then the other quarter is cheese.
Well,
So what happened here to where it was like half pizza, half pepperoni, half cheese, and they come out, well, you get a quarter cheese. The rest is pepperoni.
yeah, that's a little odd.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
you can control your portions when you're making a
If you
pizza.
made that a fresh
Yeah.
pizza,
Right.
Be like,
why
this
does that
half-
have to be only a piece of
He's
it?
throwing out the pepperonis. Fuck.
He's like, I can't get them off now.
They're on there.
This is corrupting it.
Shit.
Just throw it in. Maybe he won't notice.
He won't notice that he ordered half and he got more slices than the other guy did. He's like, "Hey, how many pieces do you have?" "I had 2 cheese." "How many pieces?" "I had 6 pepperonis." What?
Right.
How?
So we have
Outrage.
to go and get a pizza.
Absolutely.
We could have
but-
yesterday, but we had already gotten Olive Garden, so we
Well,
can't
Well, that's
have
the thing.
Olive
After
Garden.
this, everybody is just blowing up Chuck E.
See,
Cheese.
I saw
like-
Yeah.
something and people were talking about it, and it was with all the responses that Chuck E. Cheese was doing.
Yeah, they're
like,
now
our pizzas,
throwing away the pizza in front of
making-
people.
Yeah, and then
To try to.
someone was like, "Listen,
They're losing money
y'all may
doing
or
that.
may
They're not
recycle
recycling."
pizzas, but y'all's pizza better not get better all of a sudden." That's all I'm saying.
Hold up. Here's my thing. Now, they're throwing the pizza away in front of you. What's to say they're not taking the pizza back out when they get back?
Oh,
Ew.
man.
I'd rather
When
them
you
just
leave
take it
it-
and recycle it and then
Right.
and then throw it in the trash and then take it back and recycle it. All the trash.
That's
You left your
true.
coat and you run back to taking the pizza.
You busted, punk.
You just go. I forgot my check. He's just like, hey,
You weren't gonna eat this,
hey,
right?
don't tell anyone.
They slip you a
Put it in
20.
the trash.
Put your phone away.
Why are you recording this? This is how you
No, the
make
big
pizza.
mouse comes out the back like, you're gonna get it now, punk.
Right.
He's like, meet me in the parking lot.
He's like, you know how he always raps?
Oh, man,
He's like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
everybody, it's time to kick your ass. He's like, no, Chucky, no. Oh man.
Does anyone remember when the creepypasta about Chuck E. Cheese came out? Like,
The creepypasta?
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What?
What?
You don't know what a creepypasta is?
Nah.
Okay, isn't it just like made up stuff? But I mean, it's
Well,
really good.
That's the thing about creepypasta is I don't know if anybody really knows.
I
if
think it's all made up. I think
or
it's all
not.
fictional.
See, I used to love creepypastas in like middle school, high school, because they were all like fucked up stories. And there's different ones you can like look them all up. There was a couple about Chuck E. Cheese, and then there was a guy who used to like auto do them on YouTube. Well, if I can think of the word.
Like, say them? Like,
Yeah.
Read them?
You read them,
I got you. The word was read.
but you could also like look them. There was one about Chuck E. Cheese though, and I think it was like the mouse was like alive or something, and it like ate some kids.
Yeah, that just sounds so right.
Oh, okay. Oh, like crazy people say. Oh, yo, man, you gotta get out of here. The mouse eating
like
people.
creepypastas later, because like they're kind of.
I think my favorite was the Russian sleep experiment.
That sounds right, and I don't even know what you're talking about. So,
I mean, they pretty much just
They made,
wouldn't
like,
let
a
this guy
short out of
sleep.
that. No,
Like-
it was several.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was
It was, like,
experiment, but
prisoners.
yeah, that was what they did is like would not let them sleep.
They locked them in a room and like had like
Took all their
gas.
senses away, blindfold, everything.
and what they do after that?
They ended up going crazy. And I think
Yeah.
that one of them
No, yeah.
took the other one's
The
eyeballs
last-
out. It was pretty dark.
The one that stuck out to me was like this guy like was going crazy, like trying to claw his eyes out and stuff. And right before he died and was trying to claw his eyes out, he was like, "I seen God" or something, and then he died.
he was like, I've met God and he's abandoned us. And
And then he just died.
So we're watching Supernatural again
Right.
because God went off with his sister. So
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's like,
He went on a vacation with his sister.
yeah, because they got reconnected and they were like, I guess we should be family again.
Because they were trying to kill each other first, though.
Yeah,
Shucks.
Family
Right.
thing.
yeah. She was the darkness and he was God, and he's like, well, we gotta make this right.
I guess
Yeah.
we should go on vacation.
Yeah.
Vacay.
So you don't have to take away people's senses to do that, right? 3 days awake, you will go crazy
You start to hallucinate and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
because you're legally insane once you go 3 days without sleep. Did you know that?
I did not.
So I think we should stay up for 3 days and see who wins.
Well, see, I used to read.
I don't know.
Oh.
I used to be really interested in the military and joining the service and everything.
Right.
And I used to read all these books, and I used to read a lot of Navy SEAL books.
You can read.
It's really surprising, honestly.
All right, dude.
It's a slow process.
I get it.
You know.
Me too.
About a page,
I started reading Charlemagne's second book, and I'm on like page 20. Wow. I'm being for real though. I bought it when it came out, and that was like in September, October. Like literally, I haven't got far in that at all. I read the first one fast. This one I'm just stuck. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And one of the training things for SEALs is, sleep deprivation. And, I just, this one thing that sticks out to me was, can't remember the name, who the guy was, but it was during Hell Week. He'd been up for days, and it was actually like a lunchtime. They were in like the, mess hall, cafeteria, and the sergeant came up to him and was like, "Do you see that deer over there? I want you to jump on it and I want you to kill it." And this soldier truly believed he was in the wilderness and there was a deer in front of him. And he was about to jump on like a serving tray and attack it with his spoon. He was that sleep deprived and hallucinating.
No, that makes sense. Oh, I get that.
That's
Just the power of
crazy.
suggestion made him actually see,
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to get people to stay awake for 3 days, and I want to make a video saying you should subscribe to the Sid Hampton. You should subscribe to the Sid Hampton. You should love watching all of his videos. Share them with your friends. Share them with your enemies.
Okay, I'd be down for a sleep deprivation trial, but I wouldn't be down for that part of it.
So you wouldn't want to subscribe to my channel? Wow.
Wow, Tyler.
You already are subscribed to my channel, so I don't know why you're being a douche about
just
it.
not the forced hypnosis.
Okay,
type.
fine. Just okay if you do it without the hypnosis. It's just for the people who don't want to do it without it.
Yeah.
So if you share it on Facebook, I'll let you live.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't,
The end.
the end.
Oh, okay. So I was just reading up about it because it's been a long time since I've like talked about it. But with them not knowing what creepypastas is, can't talk.
I see that.
Yeah, it happens. So y'all don't know what the whole like Booth World Industries was, do you?
Oh man, you got to call.
Oh, he fucked somebody up one time.
You got to call. Give them the number. Make them call.
I don't know if they'll be able to do it on the podcast.
I don't know. We'll find a way to get
Hold
some
on.
audio.
Hold
for
on.
that.
What is it?
No, you just got to call. You got to experience it. You just
No.
gotta call.
I heard some about this and I forgot what it was.
What's it called?
Booth World Industries.
That sounds familiar.
Call it.
Can I just explain it? Because I can't call it on the
I
podcast.
want their
No, just explain
legitimate reactions though. It's short. If you call it, it'll be boom. We
Yeah,
got
but
it.
you can't hear it on the podcast, and it's just awkward silence, Tyler.
That's true.
If you put it, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you put it on,
I don't know.
I'm
like-
sure there's a way to
I
figure
think
it
you
out,
could
bro.
totally hear it if you put it on speaker, but whatever.
I mean, dude, whatever, bro.
It was another thing that people were like, is this fake or is this real or like what? But it was this number that you could call, and this lady came on, and she was just like, your number has been logged and traced.
Mm.
And everybody was like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, excuse me. And so you call, and I think you give them a name or something. Or they said they'll call you back, and then that you give them a name, and it's for, like, remodeling. And then you get a call back, like, sometime later, and you hear, like, whoever you had remodeled basically be murdered.
Mm.
And so it's like a hitman service.
Oh.
But, like, I think, like, they end up killing you or something after.
So you wanted us to call this number?
I don't remember how
Hold on,
like it
hold on.
ended.
No,
That's why I was
gotta-
reading it back
no,
up.
Hold on. I got a problem with you now. So you wanted us to call this number so we can be murdered? Is what you want?
If I had a phone, I'd call it. I've called it before.
Turn your phone off.
Hold on,
That's why
I'll
you.
call
That's
it.
why you keep your phone off. That's why you're like no Instagram.
I'm avoiding
no
my
nothing.
remodeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can call it and I can play it on the speaker.
We're about to have some sound quality issues.
No, we're not. We should be fine.
Ow, God, my back hurts sitting like this.
Yeah, I see why.
Oh.
Booth World Industries. Your number has been logged and traced. A service representative will be with you shortly for remodeling. We at Booth World Industries say thanks. You have a marvelous day.
That's it.
Yeah, and I think you're supposed to like leave your name and your number.
Oh.
I don't even know if you have to leave your number.
Well, when this was originally like posted or made
they would like
thing,
actually call people
yeah,
back. And I think
every so
sometimes-
many numbers they would call
I
somebody
think
back.
now they still do, like just to fuck with people. They like won't mess with it for a while, and then
Right.
like they'll just randomly call somebody back and be like, "All right."
It's like, can I get? God, you're just sitting at like it's like a drive-through. Oh man, there was Robert in the 3rd grade. Like, he might be a good person now. Somebody, should I go big? Should I go big? I should go big. Let's go. Osama. No, he's already gone. Okay. Shoot. Man, who's a bad guy right now? Can I kill the devil? Can we get the devil?
Satan himself.
Is that cool? Does that work?
They hang up
Let's try
on
it.
you.
I call back. Oh man, hey, that ain't cool. You try to get me killed. You know I run this line. The devil's at you? Yeah, it's me. Who
My
you think it
service.
is?
How crazy.
No, I wanted to talk about the shark earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
So yesterday, I was watching this video, and this guy had went urban exploring into like a water park or something in Australia, and they had a whole bunch of animals and all that, and it
Down
got
under.
closed because they didn't have a permit to have the animals. And so he was exploring it, and he found a like actual shark, like an abandoned shark in a tank in formaldehyde that was just like rotting away.
Oh, I read that article. I saw that.
And they tried to take it out, but then the case itself was like buckling, and so they were worried they wouldn't be able to move it. And so I think they finally got it out and like sold it to.
Yeah, I think
Somebody.
it was like an antique place or some place that had like, it's like some kind of museum or something. They took it
But it's been in there since like 2002 or something.
Yeah.
What has
I
it
was
been
like,
eating?
That's super.
It's dead.
No, it's dead. They
Oh.
were keeping it like
it was just kinda
preserved
preserved.
in
See, at first people
formaldehyde.
didn't know, and they were kind of worried because it was like, yo, did they just leave this live shark to die, and it's just rotting away? But it was in formaldehyde, and it died in like 1998.
Yeah, but that's kind of creepy because in the pictures, it's like you go in this abandoned place and you just see this
There's a
fucking huge
shark,
ass
yeah.
shark in
And
the
it's, like,
tank.
partially
That's
decayed.
scary.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd have a heart attack if I walked into somebody somewhere and there was just a dead shark. Would you not? Would you just be
No.
like?
I mean, it is dead.
Yeah.
If it was a,
Scared of
But
zombie
you don't know
sharks?
that at first.
You gotta
Yeah.
come back alive.
an EU.
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is that he was in water, and
He's
he
in
found the shark.
formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the shark. I mean, not
Yeah.
shark.
Yeah.
The guy. The guy was in formaldehyde. No.
No.
So
He was
how did he?
just
How did
walking
he?
around?
So he walked around and found a shark.
He was
Yes,
like, yeah, he
in
was
a giant
It's
tank.
in a huge. I'll show you.
Why is that scary?
I mean, that's just kind of creepy to see. You're like,
Well, it
why is
was
there
like
a fucking shark in here?
Dark,
Yeah,
Oh.
like a dark
dim-lit
abandoned place,
and then
and
you
it
just
just
kind of like
comes up on
look,
what the fuck?
and
It's
there's
a
a
shark.
shark.
I mean, but I understand that. But at the same, you're in an amusement park. I mean,
True.
a sea
You're on
life
dry
park.
land.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you were in the water and you literally turned and there was a shark coming at you, I don't care if it's alive or dead, that would scare the crap out of me. But if I'm on land and that's a shark, what is he gonna do? He's
Go
gonna
flop. Magikarp.
yeah,
Splash.
he's gonna grow legs and just run. But I'm saying, like, I mean, it's not scary because it's like he's in a tank, so it's cool.
See, it's like
Rosy.
dark and it's like in green, like formaldehyde, and it's like
Oh,
all
but he
partially
can. Oh,
decayed.
it's not dark. It's not as dark as I was picturing.
No, but I mean it's pretty dark. See,
Okay.
It's Rosie the shark.
yeah,
That's its name.
Oh,
yeah. See, I mean that would be creepy to walk in an abandoned place and see that because it's been abandoned that long. It's like, why the hell is there a shark in this
it's not.
bright green tank?
For me, it wouldn't be creepy. It'd be kind of cool. It wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
be creepy
It would
because
be cool and kind of creepy though.
I mean, like, you kind of want to see some creepy stuff or some at least weird stuff when you break into a place.
That's true.
Like, cause I'd be
See, I
hyped.
saw one, and I don't know
have
if
an
it's true or
unrelated
not,
question.
but
Okay.
it was another guy about it, and he said they had lifted the top off of the shark and had let all the fumes from all the years out, and it was like toxic to go in for a little bit.
That makes sense.
I mean, I don't know if that was true, but that's what he had said in the video.
It's actually pretty cool. Your unrelated question.
Do you believe that the Great Pyramids of Giza are just tombs for dead pharaohs, or do
Okay.
you believe there's something else going on there?
I thought about this a lot. I have a huge fear of aliens.
Fear?
Yeah.
You shut that.
It's so inopportune
Sorry.
for me to do that right now. Do. Baby shark. Anyway, I don't want to get copyright. So I have a fear of aliens. I always have. Never knew why. The X-File theme song itself used to terrify me as a child, like to the point where
That's
I would
great.
cry. Like I never knew. I had never had a reason. No one was ever like, "Yo, aliens are scary."
I think it's just a fear of the unknown. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also scared of deep sea. I'm also scared of being
Yeah,
in the
that's
sea,
really scary,
like by
though.
myself. Don't like that. Okay, I don't like vast things. So, speaking of that, aliens, I think were diddling around with everything around here.
Oh yeah.
That's a funny word for a different reason. I get it, but they were like doing stuff around here and making stuff. So okay, here we go. All right, you want the real deal?
I want the truth.
All right, I'm a little psychotic. All right, I think we were made by aliens. So like in a sense that we came from they were messing with DNA.
Oh
And
yeah.
we're like, yeah, let's put, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know, this and a this. That's how you got like a zebra and a donkey put together. Like some things, like why can't some things
Eventually,
mix together?
something works out.
Yeah, why can't certain things mate, but other things can? So it's like, what makes sense of that?
Well, I mean, a lot of people have the theory of the stereotypical gray man alien.
Yep.
Big headed, big black eyes. Okay,
You said black guys?
eyes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then look at a primate.
Right.
And then put them together, and what
Yeah.
do you have?
Human.
I mean, it is a little coincidental.
Dental. Coinky dinkle.
A little bit of coinky
I think a doodle. There was one or a few. Okay, I think this. Look, I'm just gonna go on a crazy speculation that I just
Do
made
it.
up in my head right now. There was a couple crazy aliens from a different planet. They were like, no, man, you guys got to get out of here. You're exiled because you like to do crazy things and you think you're scientists, but you're not. You just like to have sexual things. So they shipped them off and they were like, you can't come back here. So they moved them to a different planet. They were exiled, so they just roamed around the galaxy until they found a planet, and they saw these little creatures, and they were like, I think we can mate with them. So they start mating with everything. I think that's why people like to have sex with animals
their
now.
own survival.
Yeah. And also because they're freaky.
What if they weren't kicked off their planet? What if they had to move their planet due to reactions, from
That
the
makes
population on the planet?
I get that too. Thanos. Thanos did it. Snapped his finger and he was like, half the planet's gone. He's like, actually, we all left. So they started having sex with everything, and they were like, oh, cool. We can't do anything with dogs because that doesn't work. Monkeys, though, we can make this happen.
You're so weird.
And
Hey, you're dark. Do it with this one. Hey, you're light. Do it with this one. That's how we have different races. Okay. Now there was one with like little squinty eyes. Okay.
oh man,
They made it with a monkey, and then that's how Asians are made. That's how we have all the different races, right? And then after that, we just kept going.
What if the races are not necessarily from that, but from different species of alien mating with the primates, and then that created different races?
So what you're saying is, on that planet, there was just a planet like ours that had different races and species. So they were like, let's all go. Like it was just like, they have like super high tech, devices. So they could just be like, this is a road trip for us. We're just gonna take a road trip. You guys want to get drunk and go find a planet and just have sex with everything that's on there?
That sounds lit.
We'll leave the planet, and we'll never it's not like we have to check up on it to make sure we didn't do anything weird. We're just gonna leave the planet. We're gonna let it go. We go to this planet.
What if this is all just a show for some other
I want them
extravagant race?
See, I'm thinking maybe maybe it's like one of those ones where you vote and you get to vote and stay on.
Yes.
I'm really hoping they vote me into success.
That would be
because I feel like a lot of times they're fucking with me, man.
Like it's what is that? The Truman Show?
Yeah.
Where he lives his life. He doesn't know that it's people are watching it. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's Jim Carrey, and it's he lives in this town, and everybody in the town are actors, but he grew up here, born and grew up here, and it's a show, and everybody else is watching it, and everybody around him knows it's a show, but not him.
Oh man, that's us. That's the human race right now.
Yeah. So
I'm
watching. Shout out. Make us famous.
Right.
Did you ever feel some things you come into is just wow, this is not a good thing for me to happen, good thing to happen to me, and then it's a good thing happened. Then a bad thing happens. Then a good thing happened, and a good thing happens. So it's they're voting. Yeah. Let's get them this one.
It's
let's get them that
choose your own path.
Yeah.
With your
I
characters.
just had a series of thoughts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought was, what if the way we get new ideas is they beam them into our dreams?
Right.
And then it got me to thinking of, have you, either one of you personally, experienced, because I know I and Macy have, dreamt something and then it come to reality, it happened later?
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
I don't know.
Deja vu. Or as the aliens call it.
Well, maybe that's what deja vu is. They put it in your head. And
Yeah. They're like, they call it deja vu. Well, we call it pressing A.
Right.
We all voted A, and that's what happened. Sometimes I think that's what happens in dreams. They'll beam different ideas to you, and they're like, "Oh God, I hope he picks A because we all voted A."
Oh yeah.
And it's A or B. A. Yes, he picked A. I wanted that one so bad.
I can't remember if we talked about this on the show or if it was just a conversation we had at work or something. But the idea that ideas and thoughts are not just individual to one person, that they are out in the atmosphere, and I don't know, your brain just kind of reaches out and grabs them, and that's why some people have the same ideas, the same concepts, same inventions that somehow miraculously both got invented in different parts of the world.
Okay, then we might have done it on a podcast.
No, we had it at work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you just talked to me about it at home.
Yeah.
See, I think that's true too. Because I feel like a lot of times I can get on a wave with people, especially her and my sister, where I'll say something and they're like, and I'll say it at the same time they say it, and they're like,
how did you
do that? It's
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's weird. It's are our ideals different or the same?
But I mean, it kind of makes sense that we're all connected in a way that we don't see or understand. Because I mean, look at animals that don't have communications in the way that we communicate.
I feel like they have their own ways of communication. Though,
exactly. Maybe they're more in touch with the sense that we don't have or have lost touch with.
I know, right? Because they don't talk to each other. They're just like
They just know.
They just do.
Right.
They're never like sitting around going, all right, so today we're gonna go. Oh God.
They're not like, where do you want to go eat? I
You
don't
and
know. Where
Paul.
do you want to go? We could go to this part of the
Yeah.
woods. Like, they don't do that.
You and Paul go to the right side of the mall. You go to the right side of the field, and me and Mike will go to the left side of the field, and we'll come back at 5.
But they somehow know.
Yeah. They're just like, "Arr."
It doesn't happen like that.
You just wake up in the morning, start walking around, come back. What'd you find? Stuff. Sweet.
Awesome.
That's it. Just
What'd you
nothing to
find? All kinds of other stuff.
it. Sweet. Dude, there's so much stuff.
Grass and leaves, twigs,
We're really good at this.
acorns.
We should be like professional animals.
Someone knocking on y'all's door.
No, it's when you open the door and close the door. Any door.
Yeah.
Oh.
These
Yeah.
rattle.
Yeah.
Drafts.
Did you see where the old guy ate a quart
Paint?
of paint
Yeah.
thinking that it was yogurt?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this old guy, he ate a quart of paint thinking it was yogurt.
That's so sad. It's the picture you showed me that they made into a meme. The guy with the stuff all around his mouth.
Oh my
That
God.
was
Into
paint.
me.
Yeah, because he showed me it was like a meme of something else, and I'd seen that earlier.
Yeah. Oh man. I did not. Wow. That's okay.
I
He
saw
ate
one-
the whole quart?
Yeah, he ate the whole
Okay, Summer was like making fun of me yesterday because I did something. We went to Olive Garden and I got this s'mores layer cake, right? And I ate pretty much all of it, and I was like, nah, I don't like it.
I was like, "Do you like it?"
did
And he
that.
took a bite, and he's like, "I don't know yet." And he kept eating. He ate almost the whole thing. He's like, "I don't like it." I'm like, "You had to eat the whole thing to decide you didn't like it."
You know, it's like
Crazy.
because it's like it has flavor, but it's not enough to be like yes or no. It's like bland enough to be like I can't tell. And then you eat more and hoping there's flavor somewhere in here. It's like there's got to be some flavor. That's the reason
Yeah.
people eat it. So I ate all the crunches off of it, and I was like, all right, cool. There's actually nothing left to really eat here. It's just like it's flowy and airy, and it's just not a flavor. It's a texture, and it's really weird how they do
It's
that.
like fluffy.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want a texture? I got you on the texture. What about flavor? Nah, I don't know about
No
that.
flavor.
Can't have both.
Oh, speaking of weird things, do any of y'all like watching the videos of like people that like put cameras and like go like way deep down in the ocean and all the weird stuff?
Yeah.
The
It's so
crazy looking
interesting. Yeah,
It's crazy. to me,
creatures
all
down
the
there.
Stuff, yeah, that's
Yeah.
in the ocean.
it is.
It's like literally
It's like
anything you
fucked
could
up.
think of your mind is like literally down there living and swimming, like thriving. And
right.
But there's also
Insane.
like ships and stuff and like
Mm-hmm.
dead people and
fuck,
all
they're dead.
that in the ocean.
That's true.
Well, that part makes sense.
Oh,
because
did
they
you
walk on the
see that
surface.
they think they could possibly have found Amelia Earhart's plane?
No.
Oh,
I
wow,
didn't see
really?
I
that.
saw an article about that. They found one, and it was actually like in the ocean in her flight path. Like they had never checked there this whole time.
The whole fucking time they just never. They were like,
Guys-
No, and
you know
it.
what? I don't think she's there.
I think they would have to get it up and like examine it more, but they're thinking it could possibly be
That
her
would be
plane because it was
amazing.
similar to like how hers looked. And I was like, that's so crazy. Like, how have you not checked this?
Guys, do you think we should check the flight path?
Nah.
You know the
wouldn't be
one
there.
she flew directly before she went missing? That one?
That's
Is that the
ridiculous.
one you're
Why would
talking
you
about?
check that?
I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't think we should check the flight path.
We'll check everywhere else first.
We should go off. We should just go off the beaten
Is this
path.
me yelling? Oh, no, it's just my loud mouth
Yeah.
child.
I think we should go off the beaten path and just, hope she went left instead of straight.
Right, and I was.
everywhere she wasn't supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, women hysterical.
Antarctica.
They can't
She
follow
probably
directions.
Just changed her mind.
Yeah, she was like, I want to go. Never
She
mind.
couldn't decide.
That's probably why she ran out of fuel. She
You
kept going.
Actually, want to fly around the world? Yeet.
She kept turning around, going, I don't want to go. I do. I don't want to go. I do. I don't want to go. I do.
Shit, I'm out of gas.
I'm out of gas. Going
I'm
down.
dying.
Mayday.
But yeah, I read that. When did I read that? Hold on.
Okay, Sid, I have another question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you believe that Hitler was actually captured or, pretty much pinned
No.
into suicide? Or do you believe he actually escaped and they gave them a body?
See, that I don't know because I haven't looked into it.
What if I told you the body they gave him was 2 to 3 inches too short to be Hitler?
Oh, so you're telling me it was a child?
What if I told you just shaving that little thing he had, he would blend in with pretty much every other German guy?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that would happen anyway. I mean, he didn't have like the hair or the eyes, but he did have nothing pretty much else. I
yeah,
mean, the
it's
skin.
widely believed that he escaped and lived out a life.
I mean, listen, let's think about it, all right? I'm not going to say this because I'm going to get some backlash on it, okay? If he escaped, he didn't do anything with that time, so that's fine, all right?
I can't remember. I should have done my research. I can't remember where it is they believed he escaped to, but
Argentina?
I believe it was. And
That's where all the Nazis are.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
that
it's
makes
believed
sense.
that he did try to keep like an underground movement going. You know what I
That
mean?
makes sense. We should have found him and killed him.
Bastard.
Oh, I had a guy tell me that one time. I was cutting his hair, and I mean, this dude was weird.
He's like, I just came from
No,
Argentina.
he was like, he said a whole bunch of different things. And I remember I was in the middle of cutting his hair, and he was just like, you know, I wish I could go back in time. It's just like, oh, okay. Because if I could, I'd go back in time and I'd kill Hitler, so I could be the man who killed Hitler. Also, the Revolutionary War was a lie.
Oh, you want to know
Swear to God.
Welcome to the
crazy
South.
You get fun clients, right?
I'm currently about I'll tell y'all about that later.
So
So I was gonna show you this.
I believe it was World War One. Hitler was actually like a messenger, like a little messenger boy, and he was like running across like the field, like no man's land.
Bitch boy.
And a U.S. soldier like had a bead on him. Could have took the shot, ended his life,
Let him go.
but it was a young guy, and he let him go because he wasn't carrying a weapon. He was just a message boy.
Right.
Should have killed
He
him.
escaped and then proceeded to kill millions of people.
Okay, here's my thing.
It's so crazy to think.
I had a point at one point.
Lost it.
Yeah, I lost it. I don't know, man. I just, it's hard to think about. You know, like what would like if you killed Hitler before Hitler was Hitler?
How would the world be now?
How would you
Exactly.
like? How would you know
You wouldn't.
exactly?
Yeah, you
So then
wouldn't
you're
know.
just you
Murderer.
just killed a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't kill an evil person.
You
just killed
changed
a
the
guy.
Queen song to "Mama, I just killed a man,"
That's right.
and now everybody's like, "Wow, you really killed that little boy!
How dare you?
How dare you?"
See, everybody's like, he could have had the
life.
cure to cancer, but
Yeah.
in reality, he,
See,
Right.
it's a very topsy-turvy world because, like, the people that died, they could have done some crazy bad stuff in the future, but it's like, nah, he was a kid, bro.
Yep.
Come on. And then it was Hitler. And he's like, ah, man, if
Right.
only he would have killed him. It's like,
Have-
no.
What? Yeah.
Have either of
Be on
y'all
my
ever
side.
been to Washington, D.C.?
I
No.
haven't.
No, I didn't get to go.
You have?
I haven't.
You haven't? Oh. I was gonna say that was a really it was really sad, but it was really fascinating. The Holocaust Museum.
See, I've always wanted to go there in the
it's-
Anne Frank house because it's always just been like fascinating to me.
It's so big and it's really, really fascinating to look at. And it's really sad though. They have like an actual boxcar from there,
Oh,
and you can like stand in it. And they're like, so like 100 people were crammed in here, and you're looking, you're like, there's no fucking way there was 100 people crammed in here. And it was like it's crazy.
If there's
It's
a will,
so
there's a way.
crazy.
It's also crazy to think of like how short of a time ago it was that this
Yeah.
was actually happening.
Yeah.
because we were talking about like 1942 the other day.
Yeah.
Everything.
What happened in
I mean,
1942.
if we're going to be for
That's
real,
what it was.
the everything. Like, that was not that long ago.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking about World War II. We're talking about racism,
All
slavery,
this shit.
Yeah,
all this. So
none
just,
of that wasn't that long
it was
ago.
like yesterday, bro.
Yeah, if you look in the grand scheme of things, like it was literally yesterday.
Except, bro, we just stopped.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I thought was crazy, especially with like people talk about racism. It's like it's 2019. I'm like, yeah, people should be over it, but it's like if you think about it, that shit wasn't that long ago, and
wasn't.
that's crazy
And
that
it
it
was
wasn't.
so intense. Like,
Like
That was-
The hatred,
Pawpaw
yeah,
said he
for
never
that.
went to school with anybody that was black until he was like, how old did I say? He told me like 6th grade, or maybe he was like 6 years old or something like that. But like they were still segregated when he was like little boy, and I'm like, that's crazy.
And look at him now. He lives with one now.
I mean,
Modern
right.
times, you know?
time's changing.
You just never know what's happening.
I just thought that's crazy because I'm like, wow, that really wasn't long ago. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's-
It makes you
Mine
think,
to
like-
think that was people's like mindset.
How are things
Yeah,
going to
that's
be 50 years
weird.
from now?
Yeah, I mean, this is 2 parents away.
yeah,
Right?
Like, literally.
Right?
Ew, that
Right.
made it seem even shorter.
yeah.
yeah.
It's that short, though.
It's that
It's just
short.
a
We're
grandparent.
gonna die soon.
It's like, yo, by the time we have grandkids, like, the world's going to be like, y'all really, like, fought on Twitter?
Right.
Right?
I feel
Lame.
like we're honestly like with as bad a shape as the world's in. It's not gonna make it.
Nah, it's way better than we think it is.
I don't know. As a kid, I always had this feeling that like we were gonna go to war again, and like it was gonna be like crazy, like another.
I
World
said
War.
something about that yesterday, and Tyler was like, "Don't say that," because I was like, I feel
Yeah,
like there's gonna
I
be
don't know
another
why.
World War soon.
I always
He was
got
like,
that
"Don't say
vibe.
Stop. Hey,
I have too much anxiety to think of stuff like that because I'm like, I get like,
Oh, I'll get like down a pit. I'll start thinking about it, and I'll be like in a fetal position. Or
Right.
something, like,
stop.
crying.
Hey, stop letting them aliens feed them thoughts into you.
Yeah,
right
that's what
there,
they're
right?
doing.
They're like, you could be the one
I
who
get
started.
too deep
Well, I mean,
in
they've already
thought to
watched
the
2
point
wars
where,
at this
like,
point. They see what we do.
They're like,
It's a
this
little
one's still
lame
going on,
at
right?
this point.
Yeah, I'll get too deep in thought of like a whole bunch of bad stuff, and I'll just like go super like realistic, and I'm like, oh god,
I know,
all
right? I
gonna
do
die.
that, and I'm just like, let me not. I need a vacation or something.
See,
I get too self-aware.
that's
what
my
I'm
problem with
for.
y'all. Y'all be thinking about stuff that ain't even involving your lives. You're just like, yo, I'm gonna spiral about stuff that ain't involving me.
I have a goal. I gotta get a board. So
You gotta get a board. Yeah.
I gotta get a board. So I
We
can
gotta
get a
use-
goal.
First, that's your first goal to get a board.
Get a
That's
board.
my goal.
to write your goals.
You literally have a board.
I need some expos so I can write on my board.
Second goal, get expo markers.
Hey, yo, you're achieving these goals rather quickly.
Wow.
Dude, that's what they tell you to. If you want to have high self-esteem, all you got to do is plan your
goals.
small goals and just do them. Just like,
So what's your
get a
goal
board.
though, for real though?
Wake up. Done.
Oh man, I'm already ahead of my game.
I
Wake up,
forgot what my goal was.
and you're gonna write it on the board.
Yeah, I forgot what it
That's
was.
why you
That's
forgot
why I
to
was going to write
write
it down.
Number 3, get a goal. Number 5, write it down.
What's number 4?
You think I skipped 4? No, I didn't.
I had a real goal. I forgot it.
We messed him up by saying something.
We're gonna be on the way home, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah,
I am. I'm going to scream
Yeah.
it. Ugh.
He's like, it was play Jenga. That was it. Yeah, small goals, man. Small goals, small victories.
See, Tyler, we were laughing about this on the way here. Tyler's really bad at directions.
Oh my God. Don't blast me like
And
that.
Wow.
to the point where just getting from our town to this town.
Yeah, we drive here every week.
Yeah.
I drive here every week.
We used to take one of the ways that we take to get here. We would take it to school because you could cut the opposite way and go towards the high school. Well, I just don't tell him. I'll wait till he gets to the stop sign. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go left," and I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Wait, no, I'm gonna go right." Okay. It's just like, "Where am I?" He literally did that. He was just like, "Where am I going?" And I
No,
was like,
She wouldn't tell me, so I just made her right.
I have a little bit of paranoia, but it's not like to the point where it's like I'm freaking out about everything. It's like I'm very aware of everything. It's like I turn left, all right. When I turn back, turn right. All right, you turn right. When you come backwards, throw left. It's like I'm always like mapping out everywhere.
I don't
Where's
do
my
that.
exits? I'm gotta get out of here. It's my dad. He was in the Navy, and he's also like very like, hey man, you black, so you gotta be careful out here. So he's very like that. So he's like, I gotta sit. If I'm at a restaurant, I gotta sit with my back towards the wall, and so I can see the door. He's that type of person. So he's like, I'm just like walking around going, all right, cool. I'm on my way out of here. I'm not gonna freak out.
I don't
I'm
know
not gonna
why.
panic.
There's something about having your back to an entrance in a public place. I've never liked that.
It's not cool because you can't see who's coming in.
Exactly.
I want to see
Like
who's gonna kill me.
Osama bin Laden, his fucking self could walk in and you'd just be oblivious.
no,
like,
he couldn't.
how do you know? Buried at sea? How you know?
Yeah, they just found
Point.
Amelia Earhart's plane. So
You're in Subway and Osama walks in. He's like, "Oh, shit."
What's up, my dude?
oh, don't tell me you're trying to get a rap.
I literally pay attention to nothing, like,
I
which
know.
is bad.
Sit
Which
rep.
is weird. You know, I notice about anxious people, they're like oblivious almost. They're so in their head that they're not paying attention to actual reality. It's like, yo,
Wow.
what if something bad happens? Why aren't you paying attention? Something bad
Well,
could
no,
happen. You're
see,
like,
the
nah.
only time I
Just
really
happened in front
paid
of you.
attention is when when I was working and I would have to walk out to my car in the parking lot at night. I pay attention then, but like just walking through the mall normally or in a restaurant, like I don't pay attention. When you're driving, I have no idea where we're at. I don't know
That's
how to
when they
get
snatch you up.
anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, nah, bro. Like, look, because it doesn't go that. It goes further than that. Like, you paying attention walking in the parking lot, but you could be paying attention in the mall to see who's going to the parking lot.
Well, that's true.
So
I mean, I
I
do
constantly keep
notice
looking.
because like nobody's. Well, I meant like when it was nighttime, it
Yeah.
would be like when we're closing, so like nobody's in the mall. So like if there's
Right.
like people in there, I'm like, why are these people in here?
Because, like, I mean, it's like real easy for people to just be like hiding out somewhere. It's like they don't have to be directly by you. They could be
That's
like,
true.
you come out the door and they're behind the door or beside the door, like outside the mall. So it's like you could constantly got to be looking. I'm looking at people walking. I'm making sure they make eye contact with you. Hey, what's up? If you see something, say something. We about to go hands. We about to throw hands and we about to
True.
go.
Well, that's what I always had. My
Here we
gun
go.
on me.
Here we go. So we were talking about doing this whole thing for videos, right? And she's like, oh no, it'd be fine because I'll just take my gun. I'm like, oh cool.
So when a cop stops us, they'll be like, you have a weapon on. You'd be like, well, it's for protection.
And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, Tyler brings his gun too. So guess what? Oh, hey, we found this black man with 2 guns.
Oh damn!
It's like, no, I didn't even mine.
These aren't even mine.
Oh no, they're yours now. They're yours now.
That ain't my bag.
You got 2
It's
hands.
your bag now.
Exactly, little pump on them. You got 2 hands. You got 2 guns. What you gonna do? Oh, one's a revolver, one's not. So what's gonna happen? It's like
I'm just going to get this bitch out.
you gonna try to make sure one don't jam. No, it ain't even my bag. It ain't mine. No, I ain't even.
It's yours now.
Man. And someone would be like, I didn't know this was gonna get us in trouble. Oh, I told you it was gonna get us in trouble.
It's not. It's not.
Us, me.
Wait.
Sometimes I
We'd
forget how
be
casual
fine.
we are about guns here.
Yeah, I just turned
Right.
21, and I am excited to go get my CWP.
I'm gonna go get that too.
I need to go get
I
mine.
know somebody.
See, we just talk about it all the
Legally?
time. I think about that.
No.
I'm like,
That's
We'll
true.
just
People that don't
support
live
your
here are
local
probably
business.
like, if they
Yeah.
heard it, they'd be like, what?
yeah. And
Y'all
we're
just carry
casual.
guns around and stuff? Be like, yeah, we do.
Y'all
Just a South.
Y'all stay strapped.
We do.
Look, listen.
Ironically, North Carolina is more open than South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
North
can, like,
Carolina,
walk
you
in the
can
mall
open
with it.
carry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just want my
True.
license. I feel like they take you like, not you, but me, darker skinned people. More. You got a license, cool.
But see, I'm actually glad that South Carolina isn't open carry.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it was open carry, I would still like the option for CWP because if you've got a gun and you're walking around and it's on your hip, now everybody knows you have a gun.
Yeah,
If you have a CWP, you still have the element of surprise.
Yeah.
that's true.
Plus,
I'm gonna
nobody's
get that.
going to try to run up and grab a gun.
Grab a gun.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a
It's
gun in your
there.
pants?
And like
I see
I've seen a lot of people walking around in North Carolina open carry, and they carry with no retention strap or anything
Right.
like that. So literally, the gun's just sitting there. Anybody can walk
Grab
up
it.
and
Yeah.
pull it out.
No, yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want you to know I have it.
exactly.
Because, like,
I was like how Joey is a cop. Theirs has like a button and like
Yeah.
another thing that flips
Yeah, there's
over, and
a-
I'm like, I wouldn't be able to get my gun out in time if I had that. I'd be like, fuck it, I don't know,
No,
I
see-
can't do it.
They do that for a reason because so
Well,
many
yeah,
people
so
try to
people
pull
can't
out
grab
guns.
it.
yeah. I mean, literally, all you would just do, I mean, you don't have the patience for it, but, like, literally, all you got to do is have it on you and just sit there and play with it so you get faster.
Well, yeah.
For, like, 20 minutes a day. Until
Tyler
you get
used
faster.
to do that outside. Like,
Yeah.
he'd do drills.
Yeah, that's what
You remember when
You know, like-
used to do that?
Yesterday.
Used to.
Today. Before we
Still
came.
do that.
He'd make me do it. Like, we'd go in the yard and
I
be like,
practice
all right, it's
everything.
drill time.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. I don't understand why people are just like, I got a gun. That's it. Lax. Like, what's the point of having it? Just
Have you
wanna-
ever practiced anything
yeah.
with it?
Because, like, if you
did
have
any
a gun,
kind of training.
if you have a gun, you just have a gun. You're just like, okay, go have a gun. Are you working
That's-
with it to make sure you actually know how to
Do you
use
know
it
how to
if you
use
were?
the
That's
Yeah.
like saying, "Oh, I have
Right.
2 fists. I'm a UFC fighter."
Yeah,
Like,
it don't really that. I'm going to protect my family. If somebody breaks in this house, you don't know how to use your gun. No,
Yeah.
you're not.
I want to
where's the
go.
safety
Somebody.
again?
I want to go to a range or something so I can shoot mine more. I haven't shot
For
it in
sure.
a long time.
I want to
We
get my
need to
license
set
first.
the range back up outside the house, like around back. Because we had like a whole.
Got you.
We have a lot of land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we won't
We
have to
had,
pay
like,
no
a
range
whole
fees.
section.
Nah, bro, I want the whole
Range.
lessons and everything. I want to be professional.
I got you.
And it would come. We'll come to your house and we'll just hang out.
I'll be your range officer.
No, you won't, bro.
Okay.
we go. Oh, you know what we need to do? I'm gonna go, and we gonna both get our license, right?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do some training to get ready up. I want to get right by you, not past your level. You've been working with guns longer, and then we gonna go into your range, and then we gonna just start do some buddy cop shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We're gonna be like, all right, back to back. Our backs are touching. That means nobody's gonna get shot here.
Oh, when are y'all two going to be in that situation where you need that shit?
Trespassing.
Yeah.
They go to McDonald's. Guy rolls up. Tyler sees someone on their phone.
Get in the position.
Can you imagine? No. Can you imagine? We're like both in a McDonald's and it's just like casually walking around, and then somebody's like literally like, "This is a stick," and we're like, "Oh my god,
It's time.
They're like, "Oh
You are Jake
no."
Peralta from
Yes.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is awesome. I mean, this is awful.
When they broke into the mall,
We just watched that like a week or two ago.
oh, they broke into the mall. This is awesome, awful. This is so awful.
The worst.
Oh, I had a guy that was a client. I told you about him. He works at the range in Florence, and he gave me like a card with his name and said I could come up there for like free on one day. I can't remember. I don't know if I have that card anymore,
Totally
but I could come up there for free one day because of that. I cut his hair. He was really nice.
Totally.
And he said that they do the classes like every other Saturday for the
dope.
You want your
CWP.
girl.
That's cool.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
That's fine. That's not a big deal. You know,
It's not a big deal.
he can't have it. Like what you?
Excuse
Hold on. Why are you saying it like somebody can take you?
They can't. I'm just
All right,
saying.
then why are you making it a big deal then?
Well,
Exactly. See what I mean?
yeah, babe.
All I'm saying is, all we need to do is I want to get a little bit trained. I don't want a revolver, so I need some practice. I want to make sure that shit's clean. I don't want to be sitting there going, oh, it jammed.
That's
What do I do now?
That's why I have a revolver.
I want to be like, cool,
Cool.
got it. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to think about it. It's just like for emotion, I want to be sitting there
That's
going,
what you do. Practice.
yeah.
It becomes muscle memory.
I want to be like, hey
I
man,
want another one sometime, but I got that one first because the guy at the gun store was like, that would probably be better for you since, so it's less likely to jam, so
Right.
you don't have to deal with that. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you're not gonna do any training or you haven't did any training, anything like that, revolver is definitely
Right.
the way to go.
that's why I want the training.
Next level.
Yeah.
Mine's
Level
so
up.
pretty. It has
Yeah.
a bright pink handle, a bright pink grip.
Pistol whips them.
It's real small. I can't get it in my hand. It's too
It
small.
fits like perfect. It feels so good in my
Probably
hand
like your
though.
mom's.
Yeah, probably.
It probably is
She's
exactly
got
like your mom's.
two little.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be that person to be like, oh, somebody's in my house and jam. All right, hey man, freeze for a second. Let me get this situated.
No,
Oh.
see, if
I don't know what I'm doing.
you practice, you get it down, it jams. It's automatically
Yeah,
instinct.
just
so.
get it. Got it.
Something. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
You go ahead.
Mine's
You
off
go.
topic.
You go.
You go ahead.
You go.
You go.
You go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if someone broke into the house now, like, it's got to the point where Tyler's just got guns in, like, every room.
The AK hangs on the wall beside
So
the
does
bed.
the two shotguns
See?
and the AK hang on the wall.
See?
That's how my
You know.
daddy was.
I know.
We went to his house. My daddy was like, "Oh, you want to look at my gun? It's like one's on top of the TV stand." I'm like, "I didn't know it was up there." He was like, "Oh, here's the other one." He's like behind the cans in the pantry. I'm like, "What is going
Just
on?"
in case. You never know. When you gotta pull
Just
it out.
cooking up some spaghetti and just somebody in the house. Let me just grab this from the spice rack right quick. What's going on? My salt shaker's right next to the shotgun. All right.
But he just usually grabs the AK, honestly.
Yeah.
Somebody knocks on the door, he'll just, like, grab the AK and, like, walk to the door. And
It's
I'm
like,
like,
delivery?
It's like I poke my head around the door. It's like, little do you know, there's an AK behind the doors.
He's like, you order a pizza?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had the worst dream the other night that these people were trying to get in the house, and it was nobody but me and Delilah in the house, and they got in the house, and I told Delilah to like stay in my room with the door locked, and I'm like, there's like 3 people in this in the house, like they got in, and I have like my gun, and I'm trying to like call the police and have my gun and my phone hid, and I'm like talking to them, and Delilah comes running out of my room, is like, "Mommy!" I'm like, "Get the fuck back in there!" Like in my dream, and I'm like, that is the worst situation ever, because I feel like that would happen because she's so fucking nosy. She
Here's
would
my-
not just stay hid if
here's my
somebody was
problem.
breaking in the house.
talking about her right now, and she's like, "Mom."
Right.
Here's my problem with that dream, and I feel like she would do it. I don't care who it is. If somebody's coming in, don't try to hide your gun. Nah, you
What?
shooting.
Well, no, I was like, yeah, I guess that's true.
Because, like,
Dream logic.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
It works in the dream.
Hey, man, there's people surrounding your house.
Well,
and
no,
they're
no,
trying
no.
to
I
get
was
in.
trying to be like,
Don't let him know I have a weapon.
I was just trying to be like, yeah, do you need something? Like, you should probably, like, you know what I mean? Like,
You got the wrong house.
right.
Hey,
Do you need a cup of sugar?
not here. Oh, my God, what's going on?
Are you sure you're looking for me?
It's like I didn't want to be aggressive initially because then they're going to be aggressive back in the dream. That's how
I
I was
already
thinking.
broke into your house.
That's true. In like real life, I would have
They're
just
actually-
like had my gun like out, but
They
I don't know why I
apologize.
always
They're
did
like,
that in my
"We're so
dream.
sorry. This is the wrong house. We
Third time
deeply
this week.
apologize."
Ronnie, again?
This isn't
Wrong
your
house.
grandmother's house.
Wrong house again. Your grandmother has all the gold, and we're trying to get into her house. Which house is it?
God, there's nothing in this house valuable. I mean, a MacBook. That's it. My MacBook.
I
That
can
one's
see it.
old.
Someone breaks
I
the
mean,
window
look,
just now.
look.
for the MacBook.
But here's the problem. You're thinking like a logical person.
That's
criminals
How much
sell
does a
stuff.
kidney sell for?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
But
I
like,
Not
got
very
4 in front of
logical.
me.
but no, it's like this. You know what robbers do and criminals do? They'll be like, this TV is a 55-inch screen. It's a 32. But they're going to sell it online for a 55.
Yeah.
This
That's
reminded me
true,
of
that's true.
Do you remember the guy, the really country dude who's like brother or cousin broke to the house and he's like,
Who steals a cheese grater?
he got a half bottle of Lysol. Like, he took my deodorant.
My used deodorant.
Who steals a cheese grater? I love that video.
Nah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Drugs.
It
Don't
just
do them.
needs some normal shit.
Yeah. See, also you're thinking people are coming in the house like logically.
That's true.
Like people are on drugs all the time, and they
That's
just break
true.
in just to grab stuff. Hi, can I borrow your bottles of water? For what? To shove up my butt. Wait, what?
At least he was
I'm
honest.
out of douches.
I need a cleanse from the inside. Do you have
Ew.
any paper?
You feel them.
What's happening?
Oh, what I was gonna say, because talking about shooting guns and stuff. We should go to that place in Florence. This like the tactical laser tag.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh, they
I
have a
love
place,
laser tag.
and it's like
Where did we play
I think
laser
it's like-
tag at? Was that at the beach?
how much
I don't
was
think
it?
I ever played laser tag with you.
I think it was like $20 or $30 a person, but they say it's like a tactical place. Like they go there to train. Like
nice.
some people,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
So it would be like really cool.
See,
I think we should play
would you go
paintball.
paintball? I was
Yes.
same level, same wave.
Same wave.
Listen, 2017, we were seriously thinking about buying paintball gear and just going into the woods and just shooting each other.
I got the woods, bro.
We have a lot of land, y'all.
We have a lot of woods around here too, but it's just like,
No, we get shot out there. They're always shooting. People's hunting out there. I ain't trying to get shot.
fine,
But, like we have all the land. We could like
I'm about to
set
say,
up
we
like
own
a
land.
legit course.
let's go.
Get some hay bales
Yeah.
out there.
I saw one in
Algeria.
Colombia.
Yeah.
There was one paintball place in Colombia that had like a ton of different like courses and shit set up, and it looked cool. But like just in the woods would be cool. No, we said that that's what we're gonna do. We're pissed off at each other, be like, get the guns, and we're gonna like run around
Get
outside
into the
trying to see who
woods.
can shoot who first.
You guys need therapy? Huh? We got therapy.
Right?
These bullets.
You ever get hit by paintball?
Nah, I imagine it hurts a lot though.
Yes.
I imagine it's not fun, but I think the fun part would be shooting people.
I mean, when you're in the moment, you got the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But like they hurt.
next day,
For sure.
you
They
feel
put,
it.
welds on you. I feel like honestly, y'all get mad and then you would just like accidentally shoot Summer and she'd cry and be like, you know what?
Some people are extra assholes and freeze them before they put them
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
gun.
yeah.
Oh
know.
my
That's
god, that's
wrong.
awful.
Yeah, that's.
I heard airsoft hurts more.
How do you shoot with
Yeah,
an
'cause it's
actual
so
bullet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. My friends were like before I came here, like I was going to my friend's house and they're like had a bunch of people outside and they're running around the house shooting each other with airsoft. I'm like, yo, y'all need to stay away from me with those. All right.
My brother
Yeah, I
and
know.
sister
I know a
used to
couple
do
people
that.
who do the airsoft thing.
Yeah.
They would go outside and they.
I'd rather do paintball though.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it'd be cheaper to do airsoft, but
For sure. Yeah. The
I
pellets are
want
cheaper.
like the paintball like pistol, like
Yeah,
the
for sure.
small one.
yeah, those are so cool. Like,
yeah. I think we should get like a bunch of money and just like stock up.
Remember, we were
So-
looking at them in Dick's because
Yeah.
at the mall Dick's had them, and they had like the shirts that were padded and stuff.
Yeah.
I would have that.
For sure. And a mask.
Yeah,
just put on an actual bulletproof vest.
right. Some
Fuck it.
Kevlar.
I'm protected.
Hup, you grabbed the wrong gun. Huh. Oh well.
Looks like I'm good either way. It still hurts, but I'm not dead.
True.
You know you can make your own bulletproof vest, right?
I'm
How?
sure you can make
I
it on
don't know how
anything.
much
What do
They're
you mean?
really not
Trust
that
that.
hard to make. No,
It's just
I mean,
padding.
But it's
like
a certain
specific
type that
pad,
keeps
yeah.
a bullet.
What is it?
What
yeah, I
is
mean,
it?
Kevlar?
you can use a
Yeah.
combination of different things that are easily accessible.
Saran wrap,
No, not,
No,
not,
not saran
not
wrap.
fucking saran.
Aluminum
I
foil.
mean, a lot.
duct tape.
You want to use something like pillows.
Steel plate and phone books.
Yeah,
like you got to have something to stop it and something to eat the energy.
Yeah, you want
You're
to.
gonna say repel it back.
It bounced off.
I got a mirror. It looks
you
like it's shooting
thought?
back at you.
Captain America shield.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We should do it with shield
Captain
too.
America.
You know they
shield
do
can
sell this bulletproof shield And that's essentially like basically what it is. It's like a big, like fucking arm
Riot
shield.
shield?
I mean, kind of, but it's not as big.
Huh.
And it's not sold as a riot shield. Because, most riot shields are just like plastic. They're not bulletproof.
It's
Right.
true.
But this can take up to, I don't know, 50 cal. Is that big enough for you?
Jesus.
That's big enough.
Is that big enough?
I'll take it. It's big enough. What are those things that the police used to knock down doors?
Battering rams?
Yeah, thank you. What are those made out of? Battering rams? Because I was looking at a video, and this guy was like going to town on a door, and it was like shaking the whole wall. And I'm like, how is it that heavy? But it's not that heavy.
Right?
How is he able to move it like at that
Right.
velocity, but it's like knocking down the wall?
It's the ideal weight, I guess.
Yeah. He's like, go in that town. And it's like, the wall's like, no, stop, please, I'm still here.
It's really easy to break a door.
That's the wall.
I mean, night
when you
vision.
slam the door.
True. Joey was telling me whenever they're like training and stuff, like they have like fake towns, like it's like training facility,
That's what
and
I
it
wanna do
lists
for
like you go in, you're clearing houses and stuff, but it's like a fake little like setup town.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be so cool to like do that in.
Yeah,
In
paintball.
Hawaii, they had one of those because I saw like. It was on the Air Force Base or something, I think, and it was like they had like a wall or like a fence around it, but you could see like the big things like set up where it looks like houses and stuff, and you could like climb up, I think, in it, and it just looked really cool. I
You
was
gotta
like,
be
I would
more
love to
descriptive.
be in a place like that.
Because I have no idea what big things are.
It has like the what are those things called
I have no idea.
that are on the back of tractor trailers, like an 18-wheeler thing, like those set
Ladders?
up too. No,
Oh, the
big thing.
Connexes.
Yeah, like you can go inside of it, and
Gotcha.
I think they had like multiple ones like stacked up, and it looked like that anyways.
They're called trailers. I just remember that.
Well, they make like there is a paintball course, and it's like Nuketown from Call
Call
of
of
Duty.
Duty.
Yeah, I seen
I
that.
don't know where it's at, but
That would be
they
awesome.
do have one.
How you roll up somewhere, I already know the map. You've never been there.
Oh, man.
Right.
Oh, that's like the worst nightmare. Like, it's probably a bunch of Call of Duty people who go there anyway. So
yeah.
everybody's like walking around going, don't hide in that closet. It's like, dang it.
Don't you even think about it.
I know this map better than anybody. I played this map 16 times in a row.
Played it for
Yesterday.
I played it before I got here to make sure I memorized everything. And guess what? I did.
And then I watched a YouTube walkthrough.
I watched the Easter eggs too. I'm going to see if the Easter eggs come to life in this game too.
Going down, punk.
Oh, you're going down, punk.
Go see how good that mannequin looks.
Yo, that mannequin was fine. That's a dude mannequin. Yeah, I stand by it. That mannequin is hot. Ooh, he's making me sweat.
I actually am really hot.
It
It's
is hot in
this
here.
room.
Yeah, it is. It's always hot in this room. I don't understand it. This used to be the coldest room in the house. It was always freezing in here. Now it's always hot.
Well, that fan broke, so that kind of shut down everything.
We got four
That's
bodies
what
putting off
happened
heat.
in our room, because our room used to be the coldest, and then the
Yeah.
fan broke,
Yeah.
and now it's just super hot.
Even when the fan, after it was broke, it was always freezing in here. I swear to God, I think it's the couch because it doesn't cover the vents, but it blocks where the air can come
Maybe
out.
get the little
That's probably
air
exactly what it is.
redirector thingy.
Oh, and
That's
those little
true.
cheap things.
Yeah. Bet when you step on them, they break.
Yeah. I mean, because they're just plastic.
Yeah.
And there's no support in the middle, so you just
Everyone
step on
in
it,
our
it
house
just
is
breaks.
broken.
What are you doing?
I'm still
I
trying
was
to remember
burping.
my goal. I
Yeah.
can't remember it.
I'm really holding on for this podcast for your goal. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. I've been holding on.
Is it really?
Yeah. I've been
one's-
waiting for you
A
to.
long
It's the
boy
longest
here.
one.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
A long boy.
Hopefully.
Vegan.
You know what? Last week,
You're about to run out of space.
like no, I took everything off. It's cool. Last week I tried to upload the podcast and he kept telling me that the format was not allowed on Podbean, and I kept literally trying, and I tried until Wednesday last week, and then I was like, all right, forget it. I'm just gonna let it go. And then I looked back on Apple and it was like the podcast was uploaded Saturday. I was like, what?
I was just messing with you.
Wow.
What do you mean? I was like, this whole week I was like, yo, why we got this podcast up? We're going to upload the podcast on Wednesdays now because apparently this is not working. And Saturday was like, no, it was up since Saturday.
I'm ready to get this other setup going.
If you get it set up,
It's going to be lit.
I'm just going to be like, hey, man.
I'm not driving that far.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I mean, I don't know about that, man, because it's like, I don't know. Anyway,
The space is really big. Like, honestly, if we got
We'll have like a room this size dedicated
we
to
have
it.
2 living
Okay.
rooms in our house.
right.
And the back one we don't use, but it's
Right.
a pretty big room. It's bigger than here. Like, if you had 2 of these.
Yeah, this shouldn't go in the podcast. We're just fucking describing.
Nah,
our
that's cool.
house.
That's cool. That's cool.
But,
Doesn't
like,
matter.
we also have, like, a basketball goal in there. Like an arcade game basketball
Right.
goal.
I know he told me about that.
Yeah, it's.
And we're going to set that up in there and all that.
We're gonna put LEDs and everything. It's
We just
Oh,
got to get
cool.
the couch took out and thrown away because we don't want that couch anymore.
So
So,
I hear you have basketball goals in there, but do you remember what your goal is?
I sure don't, buddy. I can't
It
remember.
seems like your goal is.
I keep looking at a Lambo and it's just not. It's not
Dude,
sparking it.
That Udis is going to be mine in 2020.
Your what?
Udis, bro.
Oh.
you said 2021.
Nah, the 2021.
I like how it's just like you get 100,000 subscribers and it's like boom, I can afford a Lambo.
No, I mean those are two different things, but like it kind of goes together. But it's like cars come out the next year.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
So like 2020 is
yeah.
come out this
okay.
year. So
Okay.
hopefully next year.
You'll have
I'll
enough
get-
money to buy
yeah.
a
Oh,
lamp.
and
Okay.
hopefully the pool house will be getting finished soon.
For
Papa
sure.
already bought paint. He's going to paint the ceiling and then the walls and then put the floor down after
We're gonna
the
move in there.
Yeah.
We're gonna a bigger room.
I want to paint the walls in the back of the room.
You can do that. You just got to get the paint.
It is
Yeah,
our house.
we could.
Yeah, literally. You literally could just on the walls, and it's
You
like,
can pull the
wow,
carpet
painted.
up,
Yeah, like
though, and-
y'all are an inspiration to actually do something to the house. I swear.
You know what? I tend to be an inspiration to people,
You really are. Like,
but it's
there's
like
something about you.
it's like not. It's not nothing noticeable. Like nobody's ever like, yo, Sid. If it without Sid, I wouldn't have done this. It's like,
But-
people are like, this is
yeah.
a good idea. Thank you. Who? Not Sid. I don't remember who it was, but that was whoever gave me the idea. I think it was myself. But it'd be great.
I was going to make a really morbid joke, but then I was like, I shouldn't make
Make
What?
it.
I was going to say me and my suicide letter. Without saying I should not have done this.
Sid, you inspire. Shout out.
Shout out to Sid.
Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Shout out to Sid for helping me realize that I should indeed finish myself. I should Mortal Kombat finish myself.
Finish him.
Yeah, and do it in a brutality way. Guys, I don't know if you know that or not. That was low hanging fruit, by the way. There was like no other word you can say other than whoopsie, and nobody was gonna do that. You ever just gonna go babality? Nobody was gonna do that.
I picked up my phone for a reason. I can't remember.
You guys are losing everything.
This is where it
Been
starts
here an hour
crumbling
and a half
apart.
That's true.
At this
Yeah.
point,
Because Tyler had goals. You picked up your phone for a reason.
I'm hungry.
You're just here.
Well,
I
yeah.
just want Zaxby's, honestly.
We're not getting Zaxby's.
That's-
We gotta go to Walmart anyway.
We're not getting Zaxby's though.
Boy, I'm getting Zaxby's. You
Boy.
can starve.
Boy. Hey, listen. He goes into Walmart. You walk right over to Zaxby's. You get your food. By the time he comes out, you have your food.
I'll be done ate my food.
Nah, they slow over there, man.
That is true. That is a
They
slow
real slow.
Zaxby's.
That
And
is
the
That
girls
sauce
are
is so
always
good,
rude.
but it's so salty.
What?
It's egg sauce. Wait, now that I say this out loud,
He said, it's so good, but it's salty. I was like, what?
Is it?
So salty. It's like you're making an R&B song. You sit in the background. So salty. So salty.
That sounds like one from the early 2000s.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And Ludacris comes in on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
track.
yeah. Move. It's like, what? If I'm dipping Zach sauce, it's because it's chicken rific. And he's like, wow, he's really
What?
good.
terrific.
You know,
He's
remember
a
Ludacris
god.
used to rap like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What happened to Ludacris?
He's hosting Fear Factor now.
Does he still rap?
Not really.
We're gonna look up Ludacris songs when we leave.
Ludacris is on.
Hard pass.
Is he still doing Fast and Furious movies?
They are still doing them.
I know they're still doing it, but is he still on them?
I think in the newest
No.
one it's just The Rock and that British.
Yeah,
dude.
Sean Hobbs.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba's is in it.
Who?
Idris Elba.
Your what itches?
My Idris Elba itches. It's the
I hate when
part
that happens.
right between my elbow
I had mine removed.
and my shin. It's like,
Hey, when it's just
yeah.
This is what we're doing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting ready to tell you. I was reading something.
Yay! What is it? What could it be?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
The tactical laser tag. Oh, that's what I was looking up.
What's the
Okay,
price?
you can get like it's like $20 a person. Or I was gonna say for us, we're gonna have a combined birthday party here as adults.
Okay.
It's like $250 for 10 players, and you get an hour session and 30 minutes in the party room, or a $300 package, and it's 10 players, and you can get one free use of one free GoPro for an hour session and 30 minutes. And it's like $400 package. You get 2 GoPros, 2 pizzas free, and an hour session and 30 minutes in the party room.
I wouldn't say free.
No.
Well,
For sure.
Well,
Because you would, if it was free, you would have got it with $300
it meant
package.
free use of 2 GoPros.
So, $400. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
If I can come up with the money, we'll do it in June
Okay.
to Mick's birthdays.
Well, that's the thing. If it's 10 people, you just get everybody pitch in a little.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Nah, yeah.
They're not going to invite us anyway.
Yes, we are.
Uninvited.
We're talking to y'all about it, but you're not invited. Okay.
You think we know 10 people other than you?
Yeah, like it's
no.
gonna be us 4. That's gonna be who's gonna be at our birthday party.
Is that it? Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
You can have 10. This is it.
This is all we know.
Do you know 10 people?
Can we borrow some of
We
your
called
people?
everyone.
I can't even count to 10.
If you can find 6 more people, they're in. But this is what we got so far. We invited everyone we knew.
Oh, this one's neat. You can, if it is $35 a person, I don't know if with the party it might be like that too, but this says $35 a person, and you have to have a minimum of 10 people, and you can have it where nobody else can play except you and those people. Like, it won't just be the public allowed in there.
Listen,
That's lit.
you know what I say?
Yeah.
You know what I say?
What do you say?
We do it with a $400 package. Mm-hmm. We let the public play, and we jump the public.
We dominate them.
Like 10 people just surrounding all the other players.
Oh, the
We just beat the shit out of
$400 package has
Not
up
even with
to
the guns.
12
Yeah,
players. And you get free ETLT dog tags for all players, whatever
Sweet.
that is.
I want some
Sign
dog
me up.
We're
tags.
getting that
That
one.
was worth the $400 right
How much
there.
was that?
Exactly.
Can we just get the
That's
dog tags?
$400 for up to 12 people, 2 pizzas,
Let's
and
go.
an hour session, and 2
Oh, no, we have to
GoPros.
know 12 people, though.
Yeah, I know. What the
So we need 10 more people. No, we need 8 more people.
Invite your whole work. Invite Chuck.
Oh, man. Oh.
Invite him just... Never mind. Just annihilate Chuck. They don't say shit. Or you get fired.
It's like, hey, we're quitting next week anyways. So let's invite everybody. And then they'll realize what we were doing the back-to-back training for.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is exactly what we did it. We come out clean. Everybody else is like painted up.
They're limping out.
we came tactical, and we have like blades and bats. We just go,
Oh my God.
it's like, what's happening?
It's like, this is too hardcore for me.
The GoPros are like, I think we should delete the footage. No, we're keeping the footage. We're putting this online. They hit us with bats.
I think we should call the police. Don't you?
Oh, look, it's like bank and police department. There's a car sitting in there
Yeah, bro. I say we go with bats even if we got 10 people.
with bats.
Yeah, because what I want to do, I want to swap behind somebody, hit them in the back of the shin, and then when they're on the ground, shoot them.
Savage.
Right?
Hey, remember that time you called me Siad? Yeah, my name's Sid. Bang.
Out here hitting people with combos and
Remember
shit.
that time y'all told me to come into work at 6?
Bang.
Remember you waited till the last minute to tell us we worked the next day?
Remember
We say
all
that, but then they're thinking in their head, man, this is too real. This is
Right?
over here going, hey, man. Remember that time? Remember all those times we thought we were off Saturday and they were like, y'all know you're coming in Saturday, right? What? It's Friday. We leaving.
I'm in my car right now.
Roll down the windows. They're stopping you on the way out. Roll down your windows, sir. Nope.
Pretend like you don't see it.
I'm not doing it. You can stand in front of this car as long as you want.
I
I'll
will
still
run you over.
Run through the gate.
It's like, hey, man, this 4-wheel drive will run you over. Stop it.
You ain't nothing but a speed bump.
You ain't nothing but a speed bump. Double speed bump if you want it. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boom, boom. Hit them twice if it's good. Boom, boom.
That sounded so sexy.
Ew, yeah.
Can I hit it in the morning?
Hey, ain't in that time.
Ariana.
What?
What?
Because she said you could hit it in the morning. Like it's yours.
What?
From hers. No, thank you, uncultured
Okay.
swines.
Okay, so I can say this because we're, official. So, my brother, vegan, and I was getting food, right? It was Thanksgiving time, I think. I don't remember what it was. And I picked up some ham, and he was sitting next to me. And you know what I did?
Did you pig squeal?
I was like, it tastes good. And he was so mad. I was like, I'm so sorry. It was too funny to miss.
True.
It's like, it's so good you can still hear it. Oh man. You wanna go?
Where are we going?
Outside.
Hopefully,
Let's
to
go.
Zaxby's.
We'll fight.
We're not going to Zaxby's though.
I'm not
gonna
going to
go to
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
I went to Zaxby's last week. I realized, you know what are you getting from Zaxby's?
The chicken strips.
See, here's what you're messing up on. Hardee's has better chicken strips than Zaxby's.
Hardee's chicken strips are super good.
100%.
I've never had
No.
chicken strips from Hardee's.
They're
They're-
delicious.
Fries are good, and then they get the garlic bread.
Listen, no. See, you said everything but the chicken strips. How you do that?
I'm at because I already discussed the chicken
I
strips.
said the chicken strips are better at Hardee's, and you go, but they got the fries and the garlic
Yeah,
bread. Like,
because-
those are accessories to the chicken strips. You're not even saying the chicken strips are good. You're saying the accessories are great.
And then you got the
You got a
sauce that
point.
I'm not even gonna use because I don't like Zax sauce.
So you're going for
The chicken strips, mostly the fries, and definitely the garlic.
So let me get
bread.
this straight. You want me to spend how much for some damn
Yes, I will
fries?
pay for my own.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's what.
All right, but listen.
Yes.
You go to Hardee's,
Mm-hmm.
right? You get them chicken tenders. They are crispy. On the inside, they are soft,
Oh, I have had chicken tenders from
and they
Hardee's.
bomb.
Good. They're
Because when I was
really
in
good.
school, we got that discount at Hardee's since it was right there.
They way better. I had Zaxby's the same week, and this was this week. So,
How do you
yeah.
feel about Zax sauce?
Ew.
It's good. It's good. It's salty. You're right. It's very salty. It does have a lot of salt in it, but I do say
What do you say?
that it needs a little bit of flavor
Yeah.
than salt.
I'm gonna have to stand up and get my ass of this sleep.
Well, maybe if you brought a cushion.
That's true. Bring your own cushion.
How many
I'm
times have
sorry.
we did this?
That's true. You do know what the chairs feel like. Unless you're going to bring your own chair or a cushion, I suggest you stop complaining about the
Next
chairs.
week, I'm gonna bring my own chair.
And take it with you when you leave.
No.
Punk.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
present.
work. Doesn't work. You got to say the other word. Cunt. You know, that makes more sense than saying punk. No, it doesn't even sound right when they say punk.
Are you gonna do the? Yep.
I was about to
Anyways.
do that.
So, y'all ready? You ready to rip this up?
We're trying to
been
be
a
like
struggle.
that podcast you like, the 24-hour podcast.
For sure. No, they just did it. Well, they do it once a year. Keith and the Girl does a podcast once a year where it's 24 hours, and they have their guests rotate in. So they have guests throughout the year because they have guests like every single day. And they do a show every day other than the weekends. And because they make a living off of it. That's all they do.
Yeah.
So they have a show where it's like they have a longer show. They have a show that's like 42 hours, but it's like for Patreon and it's for them to do like a what's that crowdfund? Like a crowdfund thing where so they can keep it going for the next year. And then after that, like they just did it yesterday. They do a 24-hour show.
There's no way in hell.
Oh, it's great. They take naps in it. Like they have people come in because look, you have two hosts. It's Keith and the Girl. You have two hosts, so one can go take a nap and the other one's still going. And there's guests, so it's like never a dull moment. So it's like I'm gonna take a nap. It's like all right, the podcast is gonna slow down, and I'm gonna read you my memoirs. So on that day, it was hot and sunny. He's like, no, it's like there's a guest here. So it's like, so what are you doing? It's like because it rotates so much that it's like never dull. It's fresh all the time. It's like all right, well you're out of here.
Fresh content.
Yeah.
One day when we're making lots of money from this podcast, then we can
For
do
sure.
that.
When I can get Jeffree Star on here, we're
Oh
good.
man, that
Yeah.
Why does it look like somebody has like eaten y'all's table?
Sorry, that was me.
he got hungry.
Yeah.
I
right
actually
now.
don't know what that's from.
I would want.
I just looked over and I was like, oh.
It's
just-
just raggedy.
I just want Jeffree to be on the podcast so he can say "Good morning, everybody," and that will start every podcast. I'm just
Just have it recorded.
You just got to get
That's
famous
right.
enough to get him to sign over like
yeah
a voice
yeah,
of him
just
doing
record
that.
it.
Yeah.
I'm planning on doing a series. Hopefully that will get me to Jeffree and we could be friends.
Okay, Shane.
Yes,
right.
but it's a series where I fake interviews with people or I fake hanging out
Oh,
with
this
people.
will be great.
Yeah. So I'll take like interviews they
Oh,
have.
where's the
or-
wig?
I'm already doing with the BTS. It's a Korean pop group. If you don't know, what are you living under a rock? I'm sorry, you're on Culture
I do
Swine.
know
Okay,
BTS
cool.
is. He
So
doesn't.
We're gonna do it with. I'm doing interviews with them, and I'm doing like live performances. I'm gonna have the green screen. I'm gonna be like sitting there. I'm the 8th member, and they don't invite me to do stuff anymore. Like I tried to go when they debuted with me, and they just like left me out.
I want to do one where you're the interviewer and I'm Charlie Sheen.
Okay, we could do that. My interview with Charlie Sheen. This man, we could do it like it's like a fake Charlie Sheen, but you really think you're Charlie Sheen. This man thinks he's Charlie Sheen, and we're gonna interview him to see why. So you think you're Charlie Sheen? You know, I am Charlie Sheen. What makes you think you're Charlie Sheen?
I'm winning,
and I was born Charlie Sheen. It's like, yeah.
On my birth certificate, where's my cocaine?
I need tiger blood. But you know what's funny? Tiger's blood is a slushy flavor, like a snow cone flavor. So that's what he could have meant the whole time.
I think it's also an instant like snow.
Yeah, and that was like from like years ago before Charlie Sheen ever said that. So it's like he probably could have just been talking about that, and people were like, "Yo, that's weird." He's talking about tiger's blood. He wants to talk about. He's like, "Yeah, I just want an icy, bro. I just want a slushy."
True.
I'm just trying to
got
get
slushy in my veins.
They had that at Sonic for a while too. We didn't get a snow cone yesterday because it was
cold,
so
bro.
cold. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I really want a snow cone from that place. There's
All
a
right.
place in Florence that has the best snow cones ever.
Yeah.
It's called Pelican. It's like the snow cones where it's like soft ice. You know how sometimes it's like super crunchy? It's
See,
like
I don't like it super crunchy. I like it soft.
Yeah, it's really soft. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's super good. Yeah.
And they have like 100 flavors or something.
For sure.
They even have like pickle flavored, which is weird. They have
That's gross.
toothpaste flavor, but they have normal flavors, but they have like crazy flavors too.
Yeah. So it's all good. All right. I guess we can wrap this up since it's been an hour and 45 minutes.
Thank you for coming to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you for showing up again. No one.
No, just
again.
us listening
Oh,
later.
one of you.
Probably listen
Yeah.
to it this long.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, people like long podcasts because people go to work and they listen to podcasts.
People
Me-
like
You can
good
zone
long
out.
podcasts.
Yeah, you got a
yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
Ours.
So it's like cool.
Well, people
I mean-
listen to the radio.
For sure.
It's
True,
garbage.
that's the same thing.
And it's like, you know, the problem is we don't have. I'm not promoting it as much as I should be, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I
promote
haven't either.
everything. So I got like me and Summers.
Should we make a separate Facebook
Yeah,
page
probably.
for the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, Tyler, you can't really promote it because you
That's
only
for sure.
have Facebook.
Yeah.
No, you could. I mean, I can add him as an admin, and then you could just post
yeah.
stuff on
Okay,
there.
on
Share
that.
stuff.
And like you could literally just say whatever. I don't even care.
I mean, like, I haven't even, like, shared the podcast.
Which
like, on
I've
my
told
page
people
at all.
about it.
yeah.
So I haven't sent them the link.
So,
but I've told
I
them.
I was
mean,
waiting
I'll-
until we got a couple episodes deep, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're like 6 in right now.
Yeah.
So we can just like.
6 in.
I'll make a Facebook. I'll add you as an admin, and I'll add her as an admin, and you can say whatever, and then he can add you as an admin, and then
You haven't even added me as a friend.
No,
so
I haven't.
thanks.
What do you want?
Thanks.
What do you want? Why
I
are
like
you
how
even
he
here?
skips over that. Like, not even I'm going to add you as a friend. That he's going to add
Add you?
you as a
Yes.
friend.
What do you mean? Like, yeah.
Rude
We have a chain
ass.
of
I
command
mean, are
here.
we that cool? I don't know. I mean,
I tweeted you the other day and you just like straight ignored it.
you tweeted me.
Yeah. I answered one of your tweets the other
Oh,
day.
really?
I didn't. What?
I was a dick, but
How did you? I haven't even. Hold on. I'm going to Twitter right now. We're gonna live investigate this. Scooby Doo up.
Sid hates
Scooby-Doo
Macy for 10 minutes
Sorry.
straight.
No.
Huh? What do you got there?
What is your thing on Twitter?
I think it's like Cat Macy.
Yeah, no, I got none of that, bro.
None.
Look at your tweets and see if it's like under your tweets.
It's one when you were like, is getting like 1 million followers too much to ask or something like
Oh
that.
my god, that was like last week.
And I was like,
Is
yeah.
that too much to ask?
It is too much to ask.
Is it?
Oh, there's not a reply on it.
Yeah, bro, nothing.
What?
That's weird.
You didn't
Yeah.
hit post.
Yeah, you thought you did, but you didn't hit post. So no,
Well, I've been followed you and you didn't follow me back, so that's fine.
I didn't even know you followed me.
Look, it says there's like one comment, but when you click on it, you can't see it.
Oh,
It has me
That's
blocked.
weird.
Oh, it might be because my Twitter's private.
that's probably why.
That's probably
yeah, that's
why it
probably
is.
why.
Because you don't follow me. Well,
Yeah, well, wait, I'm gonna check my followers right now because I don't even know, bro. Tyler's like, yeah, I'm gonna check my
Tyler's
followers
like,
too,
too late.
for sure. For sure, gonna check my followers. Okay, so here's my problem that I'm having with this. We have so many different types of like brands going on. We have my brand, her brand, then we have our brand together, and then we have the podcast, which is all different things.
Yeah.
Like
Separate entities.
our thing is more family related, and then we can't really post this
that's why-
on that. So it's like
Yeah, that's why I haven't posted on Facebook. Like, I can put it on my Twitter and my
Right.
Instagram, my Snapchat,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't put this on my Facebook.
Right, especially
Yeah.
with us talking about cuckolding and all
The
that
last
other
episode
stuff.
we did together was
Dicks
called
and
"What Is
stuff.
Porn."
That's true.
So I can't just be like,
I
"All right, Dad,
tornado.
listen up."
Oh, so it did post that way because I changed the name of it, and it's called Roller Coaster Horrors or something like that now.
Okay.
So it did post a while ago. I just changed the name recently, but
But no,
yeah.
that's mine. So,
Let me see.
you know.
Let me see.
Can't see, bro. I'm blind.
Oh, these are my followers. Sorry, that's who I'm following. My bad. Mayday, we're going down. Oh, you did follow me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, would you look at that?
It just skipped right over you. it just, huh?
Skip
Just skip right
So
over.
I could type it in. Go ahead. You're good.
So I'll follow you back, so you stop being so butthurt about it.
Be looking for us on the social media.
Social
We'll
medias.
have a page going
Social
here.
medias. You really need to get going.
I'm not a social person.
See, he's
like-
had
No.
a Twitter, didn't use it. Had
Look,
a Tumblr, didn't
Here's
use
my.
it.
Let me convince you right quick.
Convince me.
It's worth the money. Why it's worth the money? This is why you told me you were saving money by having your phone off. It's worth the money because you can access stuff when you're not at home or on Wi-Fi.
true.
Get it? Okay, but here's the
We're gonna
thing.
be on the way home. He's gonna be like, "Access."
So,
What did he mean by that?
what does that mean? I get it now. No, but just like it's cool for stuff. Like I'm literally trying to figure out how to use everything so I can get more followers because like I really just want a lot of money, and then I want to stay home and I want to make stuff. And then if you think about it, if we get successful, people are going to want to know what's Tyler up to, and then you can use that. And then guess what?
Yeah, because you can't add a bunch of random ass people to Facebook.
That's true.
They could follow you though on
So
Instagram.
it's like, yo, Tyler, what are you doing? It's like, this is my setup, you know, just real quick stuff. Real
you can
quick
show them
stuff.
your board with your goal that you don't know what it is.
He
Exactly.
could be
Yeah,
like, Macy,
goal
post this
incoming.
picture of this goal.
You see,
Like-
exactly. It doesn't work that way. No. I'm telling you, bro. You got to do it, okay? I'm not saying it in a weird way to where it's like, no, you got to get addicted. No, it's not for that. It's for that when we blow up, people are going to be like, yo,
Who's that guy without none of the stuff?
this mother, he really got it.
They'd be like, we can't find the other guy on the podcast.
Well, we can't make him famous.
I want to see him. I want to see him shoot
Where he's
stuff.
like, I want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think that's your thing. I think you just want to reject everybody.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I think it is.
It's the opposite. Like I want to be
wanna make
successful,
friends.
and I want to just be like, you. I see talent in you. Come on.
Oh,
you. I
man.
see talent in you. Come on.
See-
You. I see talent in you. Come on.
Or are you fucking Ty Pennington now? You're just making people's dreams come true.
I mean, flip
you
that.
get a new house. Flip that bitch.
We still have to make that show.
We got to.
It's so great. Yeah, but it's totally gonna be worth it. We're gonna eventually get there.
See, I
I'm
eventually
working
want
on
to,
it.
like, because that's what we want to get it set up. Because I really wouldn't want to do, like, YouTube videos as, like, sketches. I'd more like to do music.
Right.
And we just haven't been able to do music.
See, 'cause
I don't
look.
have a mic and I don't have a camera.
This is what could work as well. We could have 3 different podcasts. Us 2, you 2, us together. So you guys can.
You're literally
fight and
opening
bicker.
up chances there, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I
So-
said that to you the other day and you were like, that sounds stupid.
Because I don't want to do another podcast.
Oh, Tyler, you want to talk all the time. I see you're a very talkative person.
Am I?
Yeah,
Am I?
you have a lot of thoughts.
I would hope.
I was going to say, no, he doesn't.
You're not just another brain dead
just
kid in the crowd.
occasionally, I get a
Yeah.
thought like every couple of hours.
You're not. Oh, I got another one. These are scary. What do I do with these? It's like visions in my head, but I can't make them physically in front of me. How do I do
It
this?
just made me so nervous.
It's
I didn't know it was empty.
empty.
And so I just saw this fall.
Nah,
So I
it's
was like,
waterproof.
We don't get electrocuted.
Oh, waterproof.
If you literally read that right there.
Does it say it's waterproof?
No.
Oh.
It says,
Risk of electrical shock. Do not open.
so it's like, yeah, let's open
To
it.
reduce the risk of fire or electrical shock, do not expose this equipment to rain or moisture.
Yeah. So we'd be fine.
We're
It's
just recording the rain real
as he
quick.
drops.
Right.
I think we should do a podcast in the rain.
We'll be the first ones to do it, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you click on it, it's just an hour of silence.
It starts out, hey, you guys.
We did the podcast underwater.
Welcome to the podcast. What are we talking about? It's gone, dude. I don't hear anything. So,
We're supposed to be able to breathe out these things.
guys, we're supposed to have been wrap this up a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wrap it up now, guys. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Share with a friend if you somehow come across this podcast. Share it with a friend. Share it with anybody who listens to podcasts that you know, because that'd be the greatest thing you could do for us. That'd be fantastic. You know, we're just little people trying to get a little,
Just
little
average people.
Yeah, we're just average people trying to get a little clout. You know what I'm saying? Chasing the clout. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really chasing the clout, but you know what I mean. What's up, y'all? Cue the horns.
We can't afford a
'Cause we-
special
yeah.
board
We
yet.
gotta
So
make
we
it
don't
with
have
our,
a soundboard.
we gotta make it with
so.
our mouths.
Please
Some
help us.
people-
We're
some
working
people-
out of an abandoned
Oh, hey,
building.
hold on. Wait, you want to get real cool with it?
Uh-oh, he's about to do it. He's about to do it.
Hey guys,
Oh.
welcome. What I want you to do is I want you to share this podcast. I want you to love this podcast, and I want you to like this podcast.
Like it.
So yours doesn't have the delay on. I didn't turn it on. Yeah, guys. So thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Like I said before, and yeah, guys, I'm Sid.
From Summer.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Macy.
Hold on, wait. You guys want to do that one more time?
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'm Sid,
I'm Summer.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Macy.
and we are the Simply Struggling Podcast. See, I knocked it over again. I'm always struggling. This is a problem. See you, dudes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.